Previously on Chain Link Theater.
I always told you, you're special. Your story isn't over yet. There's still a page left.
But I can only make so many.
Thank you for choosing Chain Link Theater. Please turn up your cell phones, grab your own snack, and hold on to your butts. Your feature presentation begins now!
Welcome back to Chain Link Theater, the show where every movie leads us to the next, one actor at a time. I'm Autumn.
And I'm Kyle.
And today we're linking from Blade Runner 2049 into Zack Snyder's Justice League, thanks to our next link in the chain, the artist himself, Jared Leto.
You hate that.
You hate that. Do you hate that?
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I used to be a super fan
You were.
of this man. I even have a 30 Seconds to Mars tattoo. It
You
was
do?
my second tattoo ever, 22 years ago, I believe.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeesh.
don't get tattoos, kids.
I mean, I have a Destiny tattoo, so I really can't say anything.
You still love Destiny. We've been playing Destiny a lot
We have.
lately.
We've gone back now that they're like, it's absolutely dead
It's
and we're not
completely
doing
dead.
anything else. We're like back in.
But here's the best update we've ever put out.
Yeah. It is fun revisiting stuff, but there is a lot of like, what is happening?
I have no idea what's
How
happening.
many
Which we always
Schwarzenborgs do I need for this?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
We always said that while we were playing it because you'd just randomly, your favorite joke was to just explain it to your dad all of a sudden.
Yes, I love doing that because just to watch his brain try to process what I'm saying to him is great. Well, you got to go get some echoes of Shatter to then go and give them to the drifter so that he can make them into engrams. And then when you encrypt the engrams, you gotta take them over the cryptarch.
You'll have to get more synthwave because you don't have enough helium
Yeah,
filaments.
I don't have
because you
enough.
need more spin metal leaves.
Exactly. So I got to go play Gambit and pick up moats, put them in the bank, right?
I could
So I can
picture
put
your
some.
dad's face.
So I can put some blockers down.
He's like, okay.
What is happening? I don't know. I love doing that.
In the game.
In the game. That's another one of his best bits because we also play GTA obviously sometimes, and if you've ever played GTA, you own
Online.
like a meth lab, you own like cocaine and all that stuff, and so every time I would be in public with my dad, I'd be like, I gotta go home because I gotta go sell my meth, and my dad would be like, in the game,
In her game.
and
In
I'd be
her
like,
game. Oh my
sure,
God.
I guess. That's fine. Oh, what are we doing?
We're here
Jared
to talk
Leto.
about movies, presumably. If you're new here, we're the podcast that connects movies via actor. And Jared Leto was in Blade Runner 2049.
He was.
So I chose a 4-hour movie
You did.
to link to that we had to cram into 1 week amidst our full-time jobs. Jared Leto was born December 26th, the day after Christmas, in 1971, in Bossier City, Louisiana. I bet he doesn't care about his birthday. Being that close, I bet he only ever got gifts for both.
I feel like I don't know how you make that day special.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah, I guess the day before or the day of would be worse.
Well, I don't know if
But-
it would be, though, because now everyone's tired because they woke up at like 4 a.m. the day before to open presents. And now you're like, it's my birthday. And it's like, I still don't have any money.
Yeah.
So, and then all of your gifts are in one time. I mean, I guess my birthday's in November. So all my gifts are within 6 weeks of Christmas.
Yeah,
So-
like 7.
Yeah.
We definitely make your birthday feel special.
Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah.
luckily mine's at the beginning. But I don't know
Yeah.
how people do it like that close to Christmas.
I don't either.
But
I used to be a super fan of Jared Leto, as I have explained. It's crazy that he's only 54 because I've been a fan of him for 26 years.
yeah.
Or I was. I feel like that stopped around 2020, 2019
Yeah.
or something.
Around 2019, I think, is when he did the AMA.
He did a Reddit AMA where, and he was doing super weird roles, and his stage presence for 30 Seconds to Mars is super strange
Yeah.
and culty.
It is very culty. Kyle couldn't go with me we had tickets to a 30 Seconds to Mars concert, and Kyle couldn't go with me. So I recruited my mom to go with me, and now she's a 30 Seconds to Mars fan. So
Yeah.
there's that. And he came out completely dressed like Jesus. Like
Yeah.
literally like in a white linen gown with his hair down. And it was just like, All right, there's Jared Leto doing his thing.
Yeah, when I worked at Hot Topic, I had a 30 Seconds to Mars shirt, and on the back it said, "Yes, this is a cult." And I thought that was just a cute, quirky thing
No,
to
it
say.
is a cult, 100%.
No, it's a cult.
It's a cult. So,
I fell in love with his music first. In 30 Seconds to Mars, he put out that self-titled album, and there was a song on there called Oblivion that I just absolutely fell in love with. You know, your formative music years are around like 14 to 17, probably 13 to 17.
yeah.
I was 15.
I feel like mine were delayed, but go on.
How so?
Well, I mean, like I had Spice Girls and Savage Garden. Well, Spice Girls was mine. Savage Gardens was my sister because I'm the youngest. So I guess I just kind of listened to everyone else's music.
Oh, yeah.
And then not until everyone had moved out did I finally find Ed Sheeran and Pink and develop my own little taste in music. So.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You still hold a very special place in your heart, though, for Spice Girls and Savage Garden.
Oh, Spice Girls is mine, 100%. But yeah, Savage Garden is one of I would call them my childhood band.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there was actually a study going around recently that I think was, I said actually twice, it threw me off.
Actually.
That I think was MIT. Don't quote me on that, but do quote me on the fact that they said that 14 to 16 is your favorite era of music. They studied people from the ages of 20 to like 77.
Oh, okay.
And all of their favorite music was from those 3 years of their lives. And in addition to music, songs from when their parents were 14 to 16.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that would make like why I know like Bay City Rollers songs and things like that.
Yeah, I've got such a soft spot for Vietnam era rock that my dad absolutely adored.
Yeah.
I love Creedence.
In 90s. Well, I don't know
Clearwater.
though, because I feel like 90s country was just such a big thing.
It
in
was.
the 90s.
Yes.
So I feel like that's probably more my formative music.
Yeah.
Is like some Garth Brooks and Alan Jackson and stuff like that.
Yeah, Garth Brooks is forcing you not to be still into his music.
Douchebag. Put your fucking stuff on Spotify.
But
Stop
not
it.
being on Spotify, which is where we put this show.
Man. And the thunder rolls. I need to listen to it.
Banger.
Banger.
There are some metal covers of that song on Spotify that I make do with, but they're not the same.
It's like how my one favorite Christmas song is the theme song from Christmas Vacation.
That's not on there
either.
either.
It is not on Spotify, and it breaks my heart every year.
There is so little music that's not on Spotify, but the
I
ones
know.
that do are heartbreaking.
And Bette Midler, I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I don't know if it still is, but Bette Midler's stuff from Oliver and Company used to at least not be on Spotify. I don't know if it is now.
Taylor and Adele weren't on there for the longest time.
They
but
weren't, yeah, but now they are.
Even Tool's on there now.
And now they're
It's
making
just
their
Garth.
20 cents and they're happy about it.
Yeah. Indeed. I first heard of him in 2000, like I said, but he got famous before that. He was on a TV show called My So-Called Life in 1994.
Never seen it.
Me neither. He plays, hold on, I can do this from memory. It's not on the Wikipedia in front of Jordan Catalano.
Okay.
Told you, I loved this man for a long time. He then went on to his first movie was How to Make an American Quilt, one of the few Jared Leto movies I've never seen. But you know him from Fight Club. He's the man who gets his, well, let's not spoil Fight Club. He's the man with spiky blonde hair who Edward Norton can't fucking stand.
Oh, okay.
He's in Girl Interrupted. He's in American Psycho. He plays the guy that Christian Bale can't fucking stand. He's in Requiem for a Dream. He plays the guy that his mom can't fucking stand. I didn't even know I was going to do that bit. Just lined up. He's in Panic Room. He's got cornrows. He plays the guy I can't fucking stand. He's in Alexander in Lord of War, Chapter 27, Mr. Nobody. He won an Oscar for his role in Dallas Buyers Club.
That
All
was a
of
good
these
one.
were great acting.
Oh, yeah. Really
I find
good.
him to be an incredible musician, a great, amazingly talented singer, a great actor. Just big weirdo creep.
Big weirdo creep. Yep.
The next one listed on his Wikipedia, for example, is Suicide Squad.
Where there was all that, like, what is he? He's like a method actor or whatever, where he just is weird. And then he was sending, like, dead tampons to people or something.
Dead tampons?
Yeah, dead tampons.
Yeah, send your co-stars living tampons, you asshole. He was sending dead birds and used condoms. And
Ew.
yeah, he denies that, but I trust Margot Robbie.
Did Margot Robbie say that it happened on like an interview?
Yes.
Or okay. Okay.
So she didn't reiterate that after he said it didn't happen. So,
Well,
I mean,
do you think that it... Okay,
do what you will
here's
with
my
it.
only question. Did it actually happen? I'm not saying I don't believe Margot Robbie, but did it actually happen, or was it one of those, like, guerrilla advertising, come watch our movie? You know how, like, sometimes when, like, a
With
movie comes
Joker.
out, they're like...
in Dark Knight.
Exactly. Or, like, they do the whole, like, oh, look at the chemistry between these two people who fuck in this movie. And then,
Yeah.
like, during the thing, they're like, they can't keep their eyes off of each other. And it's like, they're acting.
Yeah.
And if they can't keep their eyes off of each other in the real world, then there are children who need to grow up.
Well, people fall in love with people they work with all the
And
time.
then they usually break up.
Yeah.
Because then they enter the real world and go, what?
Yeah.
No, I'm not into you.
But his role in Suicide Squad is the rare, unique, one-of-a-kind almost case where a role can actually absolutely destroy your public.
Completely derailed his public image and his
that's it.
career.
Yeah.
Because his career has really slowed down since
He's
then.
still working, but even the band has taken such a downturn, in my opinion, in
I
quality.
liked America.
America, I actually liked too, but it is not rock anymore, which is fine. Linkin Park did the same
Right
thing.
up my alley.
Yeah, Linkin Park did the same thing, and you took
Right
over
up my alley.
appreciating them more than I do.
Yeah, I loved
Linkin Park is still my favorite
One More
band.
Light is an amazing album.
It's good.
And it's a fantastic album. I
But
will
it's-
hear. Do not besmirch it.
No, I'm not going to besmirch it. But
Okay.
it's a pop album, is all I was
Yes,
going
it
to say.
is.
Just like both of the last two 30 Seconds to Mars albums, which are good. I enjoy
Fantastic.
pop every now and then.
Yeah.
It's just not what I wanted from these particular bands.
Oh, it's exactly what I wanted. They are mine.
Yeah. I agree that America is
Just wait
good.
until Breaking Benjamin releases their pop album.
That'll probably be a banger, though.
It will. These were bangers. Shut up. These were
Fair
good
enough.
albums.
Again, I like these albums. I haven't listened to 30 Seconds to Mars' newest one. Cause
I
it's
have. It didn't grab
crazy
me.
pop.
I listened to it twice because I always like to listen to an album twice, just to see
I do that if I don't like it the first time.
if it
Yeah.
catch. Yeah. Well, because sometimes you hear a song and you're like, oh no, I really do like that one, but now I want to learn the words to it. But then sometimes you go through an album and you're like, I don't really remember anything so far, so now I got to listen again to make sure nothing grabs me.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna listen to it again this weekend, actually, just to see.
Me
if
too, now
that's
that we're
true.
talking about it.
Yeah, I feel like I need to give it another go.
Yeah.
So
His band started with 4 people, then dwindled down to 3 while I was
Tomo,
following them.
right?
Matt, I believe, left, and then Tomo left within the past 5 or 6 years.
yeah,
30 Seconds to Mars is now 2 people, just Jared
Shannon and
and his
Jared.
brother Shannon.
Shannon's song,
Shannon sings on Remedy by 30 Seconds to Mars.
on the America album, and it's
It's
amazing.
awesome.
It's amazing.
It's
Such a
great.
good song.
It's just an acoustic song, which is interesting because
Yeah.
Shannon's the drummer.
And in my concert, he came out and sang it.
Oh, that's cool. That means
wasn't-
Jared wanted to break from you
Yeah,
guys.
Jared. Because to be
that is
fair,
not usually on their set list.
where we live is hot, and it was
Yeah.
a late July concert
It is hot in
outside,
summer.
so he took a break.
Yeah.
Because that was-
because
I
he was
was
wearing a
like-
cloak.
I was so excited that it started coming on, and I didn't give it to my mom when I made her the set list, so she was just like, "What is happening?
Yeah.
What is this song?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it's Remedy!"
I don't think we actually talked about the content of that Reddit AMA. That's just one question he answered. Someone asked, do you see yourself as a musician or an actor first, which is your lifelong dream?
Yep.
And he said, I'm an artist.
And then I went barf, and then
Yeah.
I never liked him again.
Never liked him again because he has carried himself that way ever since.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
He was
Oh my
born to
God.
a hippie mom, self-professed hippie mom, and Constance in the, what year? The 70s.
70s.
Yeah, so that explains why he grew up to be a hippie.
Yeah.
He does, as far as anyone can tell, run a cult. He was in the desert during COVID.
He walked out at like I don't know 5 months into COVID and went, "Y'all be careful.
Y'all be
What is happening?"
It's crazy out here. I think that was like 2021 when
Like
he
we
did that.
had already figured out all of our 6 feet, wear your mask, sanitize, and then he
The
came out and he
vaccines were
was
about to
like,
come out.
"What is going on out here?" Okay, dude. Oh my God.
What a weirdo. He's chosen nothing but weird roles ever since Suicide Squad, in my personal opinion. I think he's a pretty normal person in Tron Ares, but nobody wants to see Tron Ares.
My sister said it's fantastic.
Okay, well, I have no idea what Jane's opinion on movies is to know whether I
She
should trust
loves
that.
Tron. That's why I took her to ride Tron, and it is now her favorite roller coaster ever.
Oh,
She loved it.
it's an interesting roller coaster. I can't ride it because you have to cram your 6'5" body onto a motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have to do the tester seat.
Yeah.
So, because
You
I
have
can
to do
fit,
it out
obviously.
in front of a bunch of crowded.
Yeah, I don't know why the Disney part, I don't know why the testers are like, you have to get all the way. So, like, if you've never been to Disney, the new Tron ride is like up a hill, two major hills, I feel like, and in the sun. And then you have to get on the bike to test if it works in front of the standby queue, who's all just standing there watching you.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, you're fatty. You can't do it. The light didn't turn green for you.
You got to walk all the way back
Get
down
out
that
of
hill.
there, chunkster. It's like, what the fuck? Why isn't this in like a corner by itself?
Yeah.
Tucked away before I had to walk all the way up here.
Yeah.
Anyway, Disney rant over.
Disney rant over. The only other thing I have on him is that he apparently dated Cameron Diaz during the height of her fame from 1990 to 2003.
Yeah.
He is extremely sober. He's been sober since like 2007.
Yeah.
And he has allegations of sexual misconduct against him as of June of last year.
I'm not surprised.
I can't say I'm surprised, but they are allegations, so we're going to treat them as such.
Yeah.
So do with that what you will.
Well, I feel like he's been kind of a creepy McCreeperson for a while, so it's just kind of like probably.
That's what I was going to say about Dark Knight. Apparently playing the Joker can turn you into a bit of a mess.
Oh.
Yeah, people say Heath couldn't sleep. That's why he was taking sleeping pills.
I thought it was just because he was sick.
People like to go with the story that, especially he had friends at the time that said he could not sleep because he got so involved in playing Joker. And it took a toll on him mentally. Elizabeth Olsen actually said that.
Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah, she was his friend.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It makes me sad. I miss Heath Ledger.
Me too. A lot. We need to get to him one day.
We will. There's a lot of good movies.
So many good Heath Ledger movies, and we own every single one of them now.
Really?
So, yeah.
What?
Well, no, we don't own Pause.
That's the one I was about to ask about.
The first movie he was, that's the only one we don't own. It's the first movie he was ever in where there's a talking dog.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I love Beethoven.
It doesn't exist.
Beethoven doesn't talk though. So
No. So.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on me specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been joked.
Yeah.
He's also Skeletor in the new Masters of the Universe.
We're too young for that.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is for.
Missed us in both directions. It missed us in the 80s and it's missing us now.
Yeah. I'm just like, I never watched, is that He-Man? I never watched
Yes.
He-Man.
It is.
And I was born in the 80s, and I'm just like, I've seen He-Man, not like, and I don't mean I've watched He-Man. I mean, I know what he looks like.
You were born in the late 80s, though. You don't
I
have
was
any
barely
attachment.
born in the 80s. I was born 2 months before 89.
Yeah.
And then.
You have no attachment to 80s stuff that your sister wasn't also into.
Exactly.
Or your parents.
Or my parents, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anything else about Jared Leto, or should I move on to the incredibly interesting development of Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I mean, let's move on.
Let's move on. The original Justice League was released November 17th of 2017, which Zack Snyder had to depart after filming. I did not know that. Mm-hmm. Filming was completely wrapped.
Wasn't it in the editing?
Yeah, during post-production, he had to depart because of a family tragedy.
Yeah.
Should I cover that?
I think that it's important. I wouldn't cover like the details, but
He lost his daughter, who was in her 20s, during
awful.
post-production, which was awful. And he couldn't finish the film. And since Warner Brothers, the Suits, were trying to build an Avengers DC film,
yeah.
they called the Avengers guy
Joss Whedon.
to come finish it. And the Avengers Age of Ultron, which was the movie they were trying to base everything on, composer in Danny Elfman, because they really wanted Avengers Age of Ultron, and they didn't have that with Zack. So Joss went and refilmed a whole bunch of new scenes, including scenes. We did not rewatch Justice League.
We didn't, but
I wish we would've.
I only feel like I saw in this movie maybe 4 or 5 scenes from the first one that I can remember at all.
A movie we haven't seen in 9 years.
True,
So
but
maybe
like
our memories are bad.
this movie was, I was like, what?
Because we were
the whole
even
time.
like, was Aquaman in?
I was like, yeah, was Aquaman in the first
And then
one?
I looked at the cover. He is.
I didn't know that.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
So
that at
this
all.
isn't going to be so much a comparison of the two movies.
No.
Other than
we basically
A
went in
few
this
things.
blind.
Yeah, pretty much. Other than a few things we researched. So where was I?
We were talking about that Joss Whedon took over and Danny Elfman.
Oh, he also reshot scenes using Henry Cavill, who could not shave his mustache because of his Mission Impossible Fallout,
yeah.
I believe it's called, commitments.
Yeah.
So they CG'd his upper lip. And then Joss Whedon added a boatload of jokes because that's what he does. And Justice League was widely hated.
Yeah, I
release.
remember absolutely hating that movie.
It made me stop liking Zack Snyder.
It made me stop liking Zack Snyder. It made me just being like, DC, you need to just stop trying.
Yeah, it was the final death knell. There was a bit of a downturn. Most people don't like Man of Steel. I've always defended Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel is a very good movie with flaws. Most people hate Batman v Superman. I think I'm not quite to the level of hate, but it's not good.
I just don't really remember. I feel like I don't like Man of Steel, but I also think now that I've rewatched this one, I'm willing to give Man of Steel and Batman v Superman another shot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I
Me too.
understand more what Zack Snyder is putting out
Yeah.
after watching 4 hours of his.
Yeah,
dream
this took
movie.
us multiple days and
Yeah.
multiple pauses to get through,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's just because of life. I honestly feel like I could sit through this.
It was good.
Consecutively. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers, but I
Spoilers.
loved this.
Agreed.
This is worth 4 hours of your time.
This is great.
It was so good.
This is one of the best movies we've
This
covered.
makes me
Top
so
10.
sad after this ended that there isn't a Justice League 2.
Yeah, this is the end of it.
Yeah,
other than Flash.
It deserves a trilogy.
Yeah, agreed. Which he was going to make. So there was a social media site around 2019 you may remember called Vero, Vero, that Zack Snyder posted a picture of film canisters that said Zack Snyder's Cut and Justice League on the bottom.
Ooh.
And that went viral, and he let the fans do the rest of the work. The fans ran with that, and hashtag release the Snyder Cut trended for like a year.
Wow. Smart.
Until, yeah.
Because he probably saw it and went, what the fuck is this?
No, that'll be interesting, actually.
What?
He's never seen this movie. He's never seen 2017.
Don't.
Deborah
So-
Snyder, Zack Snyder's wife, was executive producer
Mm-hmm.
on Justice League, and so was Christopher Nolan, both of whom told Zack, do not watch that movie. It will break your heart.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, probably. I'm not a Joss Whedon guy, and he's
What?
never seen it.
I mean, I think that it is very, on the surface, it's very kind of Joss Whedon to step in that situation, but it's also not great to completely change what was already there
Yeah.
for your own directorial garbage that you wanted to put out.
Yeah. I'm not giving him any benefit of the doubt. He got paid,
That's the other thing. It's not like...
and he completely
like,
transformed the vision.
okay, because it would have been different if it's like the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus or whatever, where, you
Like
know,
4 different actors
Heath
stepped in
died, and then they
to-
all gave their money to Matilda.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. Joss did get paid, 100%. This movie had a $300 million budget, and when they called Joss in to basically fix it in their eyes, I would say,
Yeah.
they paid him handsomely.
Yeah.
And then when HBO Max was about to start, Warner Brothers owns HBO.
Yes.
They were about to form HBO Max. They thought, we need something massive, because why would people leave Netflix to come to our platform?
Game of Thrones.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that, but Game of Thrones was over
I still would go.
by that point.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones started in 2011, I think.
Oh my God.
So,
Okay.
yeah, Game of Thrones was over. Nobody liked it. So they
Well,
were like,
we
well,
all liked it.
we
It
need
just-
something massive, and the biggest thing trending in the world right now is something we own.
Yeah.
So the CEO of, I believe it was the CEO, at least somebody in charge, called Zach and was like, you want to make it? And he's like, yeah, I want to fucking make it. I've been wanting to make it for 3 years. And they were like, we'll give you $70 million to make it. So they threw another $70 million at it, and they said that they'd also give him money on top of that to pay him for his work. And he said, no, don't pay me. Just stay out of my editing room.
Oh, okay.
That's how you can pay me.
Yeah.
So he took no salary and had complete control of the entire cut of the film. He teased that it was going to be 3.5 hours. It's 4.
Yeah.
It's 4 hours and 2 minutes. And he says that he shot 5 minutes of new footage with actors.
Wow.
Everything else here was filmed and cut by Joss Whedon.
So he basically put it all together and then was like, okay, I need one little... wait, filmed and cut by Joss Whedon?
No, it was all already filmed and then
Right.
cut by Joss Whedon.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
I thought
Yeah.
you were saying that it was filmed and cut by Joss Whedon. I was like, oh, I thought it was just cut by Joss Whedon.
No,
I get what you're saying. Go on.
Well, Joss filmed a whole bunch of new stuff.
Those parts are not in here, I don't think.
Yeah, so that is also interesting. There's quite a few interesting things to cover in this movie. Nothing that Joss filmed made the cutting room floor, almost out of spite.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's spite at Joss or at Warner Brothers, but he made sure that nothing Joss filmed or wrote was in this movie.
Yeah.
At the end.
Okay.
So it's his entire vision from the ground up. Oh, I have so much more. He filmed it entirely in IMAX, which we noticed the second the movie started means it has black bars on the side of the screen the entire time.
I didn't notice him.
We did at first.
We did it first,
And then
like normal.
For
and
like
then,
30 seconds.
and then you're done.
And then never again.
Were they there the whole time?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I know. We were like 3 hours in this 4-hour movie, and I was like, wait, are the bars still there? Oh, yep, they are. So he filmed the entire thing in IMAX because he absolutely adored IMAX. I have so much other stuff that I'm trying to get through notes here. They cut the entire Danny Elfman score. Luckily, they still had all of the raw film to cut everything back to without the music intertwined. And brought in Junkie XL, who is the guy who did the soundtrack for Deadpool. And more importantly, he was in that Magnificent Six team that worked on... This is the wrong Justice League that I have in front of me. That worked on... help me out here. We covered it on Patreon.
Ultron.
You can't help me out, can you?
Age of Ultron.
No.
Ant-Man.
Oh my God. Amazing
X-Men.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
With the Electro theme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Tom Holkenborg is Junkie XL, who's a dubstep guy. But he also has so many credits in movies. He did Deadpool 1 and 2. He did every Mad Max movie since the reboot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He also did Batman v Superman, so he was just bringing in his guy.
Yeah. And the music was good, so
Yeah,
no complaints.
agreed. Music was very good. Actually, I saved like 3 different songs from this, especially the one during the climactic fight with
I don't know her song.
Flash. That's another thing. If you watch to the end of the credits, I feel like this is going to be over a 2-hour episode, and I'm sorry about that. The movie's
No,
4
we're
hours
not.
long.
It's a long movie.
We're 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we haven't even started.
And we haven't even
I
started.
have over 11 pages of notes.
And
so
I probably
gotta go.
also won't even be able to remember to say everything
No.
about this movie. But where was I? See, I don't even know where I was headed.
We're talking
with
about the
that.
composer and
Yeah.
then what songs we had.
Oh, if you get to the end of the credits, if you actually are paying attention, it lists all the songs they used from older DC movies. Because when Wonder Woman has fight scenes, it's that badass guitar theme
Yeah.
from the Wonder Woman movie, which I liked.
I love it.
We
Yeah.
never saw in 1984.
No.
It uses Superman's theme from Man of Steel almost anytime Lois Lane's on screen.
Yeah.
And most of the times that Superman's on screen. And it uses Batman's theme from Batman v Superman quite a bit. But other than that, it's all original compositions by Junkie XL / Tom Holkenborg. The core of the difference between these movies is Cyborg. Zack Snyder, before he left, said that the heart of the movie was Cyborg. And I feel like that's what we got today.
That is what we got.
And Joss Whedon disagreed and cut almost everything.
Which is nuts because Cyborg has a really big, he's the
Huge.
crux of the whole story.
Yes. He's
His whole
not in
story,
the
yeah.
2017 one.
No, I barely remember seeing him at all
Yeah.
or him talking at all.
Yeah. This is like a story about Cyborg.
Yeah. It's, man.
So
wow.
interesting. No, that I'll get to during the plot. I'm trying to filter here. There's a different design for Steppenwolf. I want you to see it, actually. I'm going to pull it up live on chat. Steppenwolf. There's such a difference in design between him in 2017 and him in 2021.
Yes, I do remember that guy.
He just looks like a dude.
That explains
in a
why I
helmet.
didn't recognize him at all at first.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just an old dude in a helmet, and now he has no nose, and he looks like an alien.
He's very alien.
His head is shaped like his
Like
helmet.
his helmet, yeah.
And his armor is like breathing, living spikes that you can hear clicking.
You can hear them click.
As he gets upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see them like
breathing
cascading.
almost.
Yeah, and breathing.
It's weird.
Which he looks really cool, other than his face. His face is kind of hard to look at. His eyes are super close together.
His face is hard to look at, but he is an alien, so.
Agreed. And Darkseid wasn't even in the 2017 one.
No. I talked to my dad about that today.
Did you?
Yeah,
called him?
he was like, what are you watching right now? And I was like, oh, we have to do Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. And he was like, oh, I've always wanted to watch that. I heard that Darkseid's in it. And I was like, he is. And so is someone else who we'll talk about.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, oh my God, it would take me 6 months, though, to get through a 4-hour movie. And I was like, you should start, though. Because it's in parts, so it's easy.
Maybe I should mention that here, actually. The other person you're talking about, or do you want to save that for the plot?
I'd save it for the plot.
Because there's a reason he's in it.
Yeah, we can talk about it when he shows up.
Okay, we can talk about when he shows up then. He had 2 more sequels planned. Obviously, by the end of this movie was very clearly heading a certain direction. And no, I'll have to do that at the end too, because I don't want to spoil things. So, I guess I can get to the back of the box, which is here. There it is. So sorry, listeners. We get that flashlight out. Oh, that's a long one. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, determined to ensure Superman's ultimate sacrifice was not in vain, Bruce Wayne aligns forces with Diana Prince with plans to recruit a team of metahumans to protect the world from an approaching threat of catastrophic proportions. The task proves more difficult than Bruce imagined, as each of the recruits must face the demons of their own past to transcend that which has held them back, allowing them to come together, finally forming an unprecedented league of heroes.
Of extraordinary gentlemen.
Right.
Heck yeah.
The only thing I haven't talked about yet is the writing team. 10 people.
Wow.
7 of them are creators of DC characters and DC worlds. Let me pull up writers here real quick. And the other 3 are Zack Snyder. That's story by Chris Terrio and Will Beal.
Will Bill.
Yeah. Will Beal.
Will Beal. Wait, Will Beal.
Who wrote Aquaman and the Bad Boys reboot and Gangster Squad. Chris Terrio.
That's a rough name.
Yeah, it is.
William Beal.
Right.
Probably.
Are you done?
Well, it's hard to say Will Beal. You're right.
Chris Terrio wrote the screenplay. I usually start with the most important people. Least important people, actually. Jack Kirby actually created Fourth World. I don't know what Fourth World is. I assume it's the place they showed Darkseid in. William Moulton Marston is credited because he created Wonder Woman. Batman was created by 2 men, Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Superman was created by, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Justice League was created by Gardner Fox. Chris Terrio, who wrote the actual screenplay for this, wrote Batman v Superman, but he also wrote Episode 9 of Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker.
I freaking love the new Star Wars movies.
That is going to be such a hot take when we finally cover that on Patreon.
Such a hot take.
People are going to hate that.
I had fun.
And that's about it. He wrote Argo, and then Batman v Superman, Justice League, and Episode 9, and then that's kind of just disappeared.
I mean,
this is a podcast, so not what we're doing. This thing at the top of his...
This is a podcast also,
this is
but
also
he also has a podcast. So he does one episode.
Right. So, I think I'm ready to get out of your way.
Okay, let's do this. I got 11 pages.
If you don't know who Zack Snyder is, that's Man of Steel 300, Watchmen, which Watchmen's amazing.
Watchmen is amazing.
Batman v Superman, Sucker Punch.
And if you like Downton Abbey, you should watch Watchmen.
Because of
Matthew Good.
Matthew Good. Okay. Let's get into Justice League.
Let's get into it. So we open with like Superman like yelling, and there's a lot of like light around him, and like Lois Lane is just breathing. I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
Superman is dead. So,
Yeah.
And then we see like a glowing cube in Cyborg's closet, and it's like glowing and shaking, and Cyborg's like in a hoodie, being all surly, which he will be for a lot of this movie, so get used to that.
Yeah, and as Superman's screaming, it zooms in across these other people you're about to introduce, and they're all hearing the screams as the shockwaves echo across Earth,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So there's like Lex Luthor, and then just a bunch of people, including Bed Pooper, Amber Heard,
Right.
Bed Pooper, and then she has her own like cube that she's looking at.
Yeah.
And then
We never saw Aquaman, to be clear.
Yeah, we never saw Aquaman, and I certainly won't now because, I mean, I'll watch the trial, but I'm not watching anything else with that lady.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and then we're in the place where, like, Wonder Woman comes from. I don't know the name of it.
Themyscira.
All right.
Themyscira.
Themyscira?
Themyscira.
Themyscira.
Like them?
Themyscira.
Yeah.
They are obscure. Themyscira.
Oh.
Them obscure. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So this movie is 2 discs, apparently, even on
it
Blu-ray.
is on Blu-ray.
Which was crazy. We had to swap it out about 3 hours in.
Yeah, about 3 hours in.
So I was wondering if we put in disc 2.
I did it. I literally did it first, and then I was like, "Wait," because it felt heavy after I put in the first disc, and then because it had the stupid paper in front of it that was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, go to HBO or whatever."
Yeah.
And so I was just like, "Hang on," because okay. So this is side note. Kyle and I one time watched the old It.
Oh my God.
And we had one
I
of
forgot
those
about that.
2-sided DVDs.
Yep.
And so we just put it in, and they were adults, and we watched the whole like 3-hour part or whatever of them as adults, and I was like, man, I thought that
That's not what I thought it was about.
I thought it started with them as kids. I'm so
I was
confused.
waiting for the kid flashbacks.
We're already
for 2
on
hours.
like what's his name? What's his name? The guy who passed away.
Tim Curry?
No, oh my God, he was in 8 Simple Rules. Rittner or something like that. John Ritter.
Oh.
Yeah, it was already John Ritter.
Oh my God, I forgot he was in that.
As an adult, and it was just like, I thought they were kids, man. I'm so confused. And then we took it out, and I was like, this is 2-sided.
So then we watched the
And then we watched
prequel.
the prequel.
The one you know and
So
care
we
about.
figured out what happens to Pennywise, and then went back to the past to see how he tormented these adults.
Man, I used to hate that when DVDs would come
2-sided?
2-sided.
Because I don't know which side it reads on inside there. I don't know.
Because it's both. Because
Yeah.
it was one was widescreen, one was full screen.
Yeah.
And I wanted widescreen.
And you would only figure out when you would put it in, and then it would be
Yeah, because it
wrong.
tells you on the little thing, but I was like, well, this says widescreen. Does it need to be down or
Yeah,
up?
I don't know. I still don't know.
I still don't know.
Anyway.
Anyway,
there you go.
it's the right disc.
It's the right disc.
It's starting at the end
End
of
of
Batman v Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to know.
Took us forever to figure that out.
So basically, where Wonder Woman comes from, there's a bunch of women just standing around watching this box, and they're ready to like beat the shit out of it
They
because their
are.
box is also shaking.
Yeah.
And then one warrior like walks up to it, and then the box cracks, and she's like, "Get the queen!" And then we cut, and then we have like this snowy world, and some guys just like riding a horse out here. And so Horse Guy is now just riding through the mountains, and he stops to look at like this lake and a village down below. This is Batman.
Yeah.
We just found out.
Batman.
It's Batman. And so he's like in a village, and a bunch of people are just watching him. I wouldn't walk into this village personally because it would creep me out too much. It's very midsummery.
It is very midsummer.
Everyone's just
Yeah.
outside staring at him as he walks in, and I would
Yeah.
be like, you know what? Actually, no. I'm not that interested.
I love when we were watching it and it didn't show Ben Affleck's face at first, and you were like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
I was like, why am I watching this man?
I was like, "It's Botman," and you were like, "Who the fuck is Botman?"
Did it's Botman. Oh, that is.
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. And then it says part 1, don't count on it, Batman.
Oh shit.
So that's our first part. So he climbs over the mountain, and basically like they're like speaking in Icelandic about him, and they're like, there's a climber from over the mountain. The choppers have been grounded for 6 days. So how did he get in here? And then Botman is like, oh, I walked. And then Aquaman is just standing in the room
Yeah.
in his clothes. And he's just like, Batman's like, I'm looking for Aquaman because I know that there's a dude who comes to feed these people fish in the winter. I need that guy. And then Aquaman's like, how could he possibly get them fish in the middle, like over the mountain? And he's like, I didn't say he came from the mountain.
Yeah.
He comes from the sea, okay? You feel what I'm laying down here. So
Jason Momoa with white contacts.
Weird.
It is kind of weird to look at for a while.
Couldn't tell what he was looking at.
Yeah. Because you can hardly see his pupils.
You can hardly see them pupils.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't see them. So then Batman is like, there are enemies coming from far away and I need an alliance to defend ourselves. And then Aquaman's like, I don't give a fuck. And then Batman's basically like, I'll give $25,000 if I can just talk to this guy right now. And then the people start laughing and they're like, you're talking to us like we're children. We are poor. We're not stupid. Do you think we believe in like fairy tales? There's not a man who comes out of the ocean. Like, fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but take the money though. And then Aquaman basically tells Bruce to get out, and then like he chokes him a little bit. And
Bruce says, I'm afraid I cannot do that.
Yeah, and so he chokes him a little bit.
Slams him up against a wall.
Yeah, and then Bruce shows him like a floppy wad of cash.
Yeah.
Like it flops.
And then he lets him down.
And then he lets him down and takes the money, I guess. And then we find out that this is Arthur Curry, and he says something about oceans, blah, blah, blah. And then, obviously, guys, this is Aquaman. I've only called him Aquaman this whole time.
Yeah.
So, basically, he tells Aquaman, like, I'm Bruce Wayne and I'm Batman. And Aquaman's like, you really tell a lot of people that.
Yeah, you do.
You just met me. I don't know. All right. And so Aquaman is not interested at all in joining the team, and he just walks to the end of the pier and takes off his shirt and then swims away, but not his pants.
No.
Why take off your sweater but not your pants?
He loves swimming in these pants.
He loves swimming in those pants.
He also loves taking off this shirt.
But it's
He
always
puts it on
different shirts.
to take it off.
He puts it on to take it off, and then
Which-
later he takes off a different shirt to swim.
Yeah. He's about as ripped as Thor, though. He looks amazing.
He looks incredible. I
Yeah.
will say that.
I love Jason Momoa.
But like, can you not swim in the shirt?
Apparently not.
Why aren't you taking off your pants?
What?
Do you have to
I'm
swim
asking
naked?
the real questions.
I'm asking the real questions here. Why are the pants staying on? All right. Do we swim in clothes?
Leave him alone.
How many clothes?
pervert.
How many clothes do you need to swim in? I'm just asking. So then he just swims off in the ocean topless, and then a bunch of women come out and like start midsummer singing around Batman while they're
Yeah.
holding his sweater.
Yeah. They
Weird.
sing in Icelandic with a really creepy melody for a long time.
It's like a really long shot, and I'm just like,
2
man,
minutes, dude.
I would leave. I don't know. So now we cut to, because this is, if you've never watched a Zack Snyder movie, it's like scenes basically. Like it's kind of like you're just
Like a play almost. There's
Yeah.
no transitions to
there's
how
no
people got
transitions.
places.
You're somewhere else now.
Yeah.
So
Which is
now-
kind of like a comic book.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So now we're at Superman's mom's house.
Yeah, Supermom.
Supermom. And she's
Diane Lane.
moving. She has like a U-Haul trailer, not sponsored, behind her truck. And she's just visited his grave. And her farmhouse has been foreclosed on. So she has lost the house after the death of her husband and her son.
Damn.
So
Going through it.
that's sad.
It's sad.
So, and now we're at some airport with Bruce and Alfred, which I totally forgot that Alfred is Jeremy Irons.
Me too.
Scar.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be Andy Serkis,
When the frick is Andy Serkis?
the Batman.
Oh, the Batman.
Yeah.
Why do we have so many? We in our lives have had Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, Robert Pattinson, and the guy who did the cartoons.
The guy who did the voice of Batman, the best Batman of all time. Do you want to find it? Because it's
Brad Keane. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
What's his name?
Kevin fucking Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yes.
The Batman.
The Batman. The Batman. So, I mean, we've had 7 Batmans. Is that how many I counted just now?
Did you count Adam West?
No, but he
You
was
mean our
before our
lifetime?
time. Our
Okay.
lifetime. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's a lot of Batmans.
It's a lot of different Batmans.
Yeah. Wow.
Some of them deserve more screen time
Which
than
means
others.
7 Alfreds.
Well,
No, because
you had Michael go for most of the Burton
Yeah,
ones.
'cause-
And Schumacher.
because he did George Clooney, Val Kilmer, and
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. Hope you guys kept up with all that. So basically, Bruce is like, I found the guy. He said no. And then Alfred's like, maybe a guy who broods in a cave for a living isn't cut out to be a recruiter. And it's like, fuck off, Alfred. I don't brood in a cave for a living.
This is a snarky Alfred.
I have an inheritance. Thank you very much. I brood in a cave because I like it. It's my hobby. Fuck you.
He's right, though.
So he is right. He's like, maybe you're not a people person. So then we have Lois Lane, and she's getting coffee. She walks and gives a coffee to a cop. And then she basically every day goes and stands at a police barricade of like the monument.
The broken statue of Clark.
Yeah.
Well,
which seems like a really sad place to stand and stare at.
Yeah.
I mean, people are using it as a memorial.
Yeah.
There are flowers everywhere and things like that. But wasn't that
it's
like
implied,
it said false god on it or something?
It not in this movie, but it did. Yeah, someone spray painted that on it in Batman v Superman.
Okay, yeah.
But they did. I'm just saying they didn't show that torso part in this movie. It's implied that this happens like a week after in this movie, and in Joss Whedon's it was like a year later.
Yeah, because the cop is basically like, you never miss a day. And if it had been a week, no one would say that. And there would still be lots of people who were traveling to come look at this monument, as like a homage. So,
yeah.
I don't know. And then we would see like a black Superman, which don't forget that the S means hope.
It stands for hope. It's not an S.
It stands for hope. It's not an S, even though his mom literally calls it an S later.
She does.
On the bridge. So
Man, I love
people are still
Diane Lane.
grieving. So hot.
She's very attractive.
She's so freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, I agree.
The women in this movie are all stunning.
That's true. Yeah.
All stunning.
Yeah.
Man.
And two of them are fantastic actors.
Diane Lane and Amy Adams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legendary actors. There's another woman in this too.
Enchanted. There's another woman in this who is gorgeous. She's just not a good actor. So we'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, so
Probably an hour.
oh yeah, this is a long one. Okay, so now we've got some bad guys who are going. Oh no, right now. Now we've got some bad guys going to rob a bank. And the only thing I think is stupid is that all the bad guys pull up at the bank at the exact same time. They all get out of the exact same vehicle, and then they're all walking in together. But one of them is leading the way in his like British top hat and suit.
Yeah.
Kind of looking like Peaky Blinders a little bit.
Yeah, he
That's
looked
the vibe.
familiar. I couldn't find his name to look him up because there's 3,000 people in this movie.
There's a lot.
I couldn't find the character's name to look him
He
up.
did look very familiar. So here's what I think is dumb. So a line of armed men gets out of this car, and then they show the one guard of this bank who steps forward towards the 40 men in front of him, but he just let one of the guys who got out of the car with these men walk past him, leaving himself open to get shot in the head.
Yeah.
So he gets killed. Don't know why you didn't stop the first guy. I don't know. But for some reason, we get into this bank, and there are 900 people in this bank, including a group of children.
A whole ass grade of children.
Why are there children in here? We're all opening safety deposit boxes today, kids.
The cops say later they were on a trip, but this is a bank. It's not
It's
exciting.
a bank.
I guess going to see a bank vault wouldn't be that out of the ordinary for a random
guess
school
not.
trip as a reward,
But
not like an
as a
informational,
reward?
not an information. Well, I'm saying it wouldn't be an informational school trip.
We're
This
going to
won't help
reward you guys to show
in
you
your
the
life.
vault door. You can't go in, but you can look at it. You can't also go back behind the tellers because none of you have been vetted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would go to a bank as a trip because I want to see how the tubies turn. I don't understand how the tube is so rock solid when you put it in the thing to shoot it up.
Pneumatic tube systems
Don't
that
say
go
pneumatic
up
tube.
into the ceiling.
Okay, here's the thing. I have been curious about this for a while, and I want to know because if you live in America, the drive-through of the bank does not seem like it's high enough for that hard tube to turn twice to get to the lady or the person in the bank.
Agreed. And we went to YouTube to look that up.
And
we were talking about that the other day.
They were only explaining to me how the tube works itself.
Which we get. It's air.
I understand that it's air. If anyone says pneumatic tubing to me anymore, I'm going to freak out. Shut up. I want to know how it can turn.
I'm glad you took the time for this rant that has nothing to do with Justice League because it gave me time to look up this actor.
Who is that guy?
Because I Googled guy who robs bank at beginning of Zack Snyder Justice League actor, and it told me, and it was wrong. So then I went to Google Images, and I scrolled down the page till I found his face. I clicked on his face, went and typed that name into IMDb because I thought this guy, I think he's from Game of Thrones.
He looked like he was Game of Thrones. Is he Sam's dad?
No, but he is a dad.
Is he Catalan's
Picture a
dad?
little scene, if you will, where there's a wedding and Catalan rolls up someone's sleeve.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's Roose fucking Bolton.
Oh, hot. Smash.
He is hot. That's true.
But anyway. Oh my
The
gosh.
actor's name is Michael McElhatton.
What?
Yep.
He has the most psychotic child in all of Game of Thrones.
Whoa.
Second. No.
Close
first
competition.
most. Close competition. Joffrey makes sense, though.
Does
you
he?
know, well, the way he was raised and stuff makes sense that he's a little terrorist.
Oh.
You know, but like, I mean, Ramsay Bolton is like, why are you like this?
Yeah.
I
Man,
mean,
I used to love Game of
also
Thrones.
though, Ramsay Bolton, genius strategist, genius.
I will say, our Patreon feed is often filled with tangents like these, and we feel like this is a Patreon movie.
I really thought it was.
We kept thinking we were trying to pull in the Patreon music and do our
Yeah.
Patreon research level of research and stuff because it was a superhero movie, I guess.
I think so. Yeah,
Had us
because we're
feeling
doing the
like
MCU over on Patreon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're doing it
Yeah.
again. We're ranting about nothing again
Well, I don't
on the main
care.
feed.
It'll be fine.
It'll
If you
be
guys
fine.
don't like us, go find someone else talking about it. Anyway.
Oh my goodness!
Anyway.
Don't leave.
Oh,
We're in the
if
middle
they-
of something.
they've
We're
made
working
it
here.
51 minutes in and we just started. Like, let me cook, okay?
We are still in part 1. There are 6 parts and an epilogue.
This is like,
It'll be so long.
this is going to be a long one. So hold on to your butts, guys. Anyway, so group of small children in this bank. Wonder
Why not?
Woman can hear them somehow because she's standing in the world. Does she have superhuman hearing?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude. She's the Superman of the women of the comics world. She has all the powers that the writers want her to have at whatever time.
All right, cool.
She can't fly
beans.
though. She has an invisible jet.
She does. Oh my God. Do you?
Yeah, you're
what
gonna
is
talk
that?
about Family Guy now.
Is it from Family Guy?
Yes.
That is my favorite part where Superman's flying next to Wonder Woman. He's like, "Oh, hey," and talking to her, and she's like, "This is awkward because I'm actually not flying the jet. I am in the bathroom." And then she flushes and walks up to the pilot's chair, and I freaking love it so much. And then I also always think about that has nothing to do with it. That's Dotted Line Girl, and she's off of the Invisible Woman, not Wonder Woman.
Nope.
Anywho, so she hears them. She goes and takes like the bad guys down, and then like one of them says like, "Oh, we're gonna take the modern world back to the Dark Ages by doing one bombing."
Yeah, they never talk about how that would take anybody back to the Dark Ages. They just say it would be a bomb that would take out about 4 blocks of. Are they in London?
Yeah, London.
What's the Dark Ages line about?
I think that
It's just a bomb.
I think they just overestimated how big their bomb was.
I
is my
guess.
guess. As they were like, man, these 4 city blocks, which I mean would be devastating. I'm not saying it wouldn't be devastating. It would be a devastating terrorist attack.
Yeah.
But
It's not taking anybody back to the Dark Ages.
no.
No. She showed up and used her famous
Lasso?
lasso of truth.
lassos a guy.
Lassos a guy on the ground and brings him up to her level on
She
the second
says
story.
at first she lassos him and she says, "Tell me who you are," and he doesn't answer her. And then she's like, "The lasso compels you
the
to
lasso
tell the
of
truth."
truth compels you to tell the truth. And
You
he's like,
have
oh,
to
shit.
He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that. We're gonna blow up a whole block. Actually, my name's Trevor. We're gonna blow up a whole block. That's the plan."
I love that she had to explain it. Every time she used it for the rest of the movie, we were like, that didn't work because you didn't
You
explain
didn't
it.
tell him how it works.
You have to tell him that he has to tell the
It
truth.
compels you to tell the truth. You have to tell him. So
I am
dumb.
enjoying this movie.
I'm having a great time. And so then Wonder Woman and her badass music show up into the main room with the bomb. She takes out all of the guys by slow-mo moving. Really an awesome scene. I'm not saying it's not an awesome. It's freaking awesome.
It's dope.
And then she flies up, throws a bomb into the sky, and then the last bad guy's like, "Well, fuck these kids anyway. I'm gonna shoot them."
Yeah.
And then he gets a gun, and then she has to show up and on her knees, like do a bunch of spinnies.
He goes to use his full automatic rifle
Yeah.
across the entire row of kids, and she runs with the gunfire.
Yeah.
Throwing up her
And a
little
couple kids she
bracelets.
pushes like out of the way.
It's awesome.
It's really sweet.
All while it's playing that dope ass theme.
Yep. And then yeah, she does all of her wristbands and then she blows up the room somehow. I don't know how she did that, but he's dead now.
Yeah. She did the.
She puts her wristbands together.
Yeah, she clashes her bracers sometimes on her wrist, and it makes this huge.
Well, she didn't tell us how that works.
You know, she didn't. And it apparently only aims in front of her.
Yeah, all the kids are fine.
All the kids are right behind her, and they had no effects.
Yep. Yep, no effects. And then one little girl, she's like, all right, are you girls okay? And then I was laughing because all the girls stand up and are like, yeah, we're fine, Miss Wonder Woman. And then one of them's like, I'm going to be the center of attention, though. So I'm going to stay right here until Wonder Woman looks at me and is like, oh, my God, did you get shot?
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, I just want to be Wonder Woman one day. And it's like, girl, it's not about you.
That's Wonder Girl.
Yeah, no, don't say that to me again. You tried that on me and you kept doing this stuff. And I don't know enough about this. So I'm just like, who's Botman?
I was like, oh, shit, that must be Wonder Girl.
Who's Wonder Girl?
Who I made up.
Who that is. So anyway.
Speaking of, there's not speaking of anything. I just wanted to go back for a second. During the fight scene, she throws a guy at a wall and his head
Yeah.
explodes.
This is R-rated.
Very.
It's very
It's
violent.
a hard R.
Yeah, it's R-rated. So then we go back to Wonder Woman
Themyscira.
land, and the box has gone quiet, and the queen has showed up. So
Hippolyta.
it only goes quiet for like 2 seconds.
Connie Nielsen, who we should know from something. She played Hippolyta, and you were like, that's the most
She
attractive
looks
woman I've ever seen in my
She's
life.
gorgeous, and she looks so familiar.
Yeah. Didn't look her up. You
No.
guys do that.
Tell us who that is. Anyway, so it only goes quiet for a second, and then it starts charging up again, and then it explodes, and we get our first like light beam into the sky, and then a bunch of bad guys are here with wings. They're all flying around, and then this guy comes out, and he's like, defenders, they have failed 100,000 worlds. They always fail. I have come to enlighten you to the great darkness. I will bathe in your fear. And then this is the most badass Spice Girl shit you can say, because the queen is like, show them your fear. And then they're like, we ain't got no fear, motherfucker. Yeah. And then they just start fighting.
Yeah, ready up.
Oh my God. It was so cool though.
It is cool. And then they get murked.
Well, not really. They hold their own pretty well.
It shows a lot of them get mowed down pretty quickly by random
Girl power.
parademons.
All my girls are doing a great job.
Yeah, they are doing great.
They're doing great. So this is a huge fight scene. So all the women start fighting. The queen takes the box out of reach of the big bad guy, and then she leaves. And while she's leaving, she's like, seal the chamber behind me, which is horrifying because she knows that she's leaving a lot of her warriors.
Yeah, someone tells her she has to do that.
Yeah, she has to leave them. So she gets like, they are, oh God, these women are hot.
They are.
Because they all have they have these massive hammers that they're like mowing down these bracers for the ceilings.
Yeah.
And all these women are
jacked. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like Jade Cargill drove.
Yes, jacked, just hitting these things. And I'm like, holy shit, girl.
Yeah.
My God. And then the last two girls grab the
stone door that's falling.
Stone door, because the queen hasn't made it out yet, and then the queen has to slide, and then those girls get crushed. So they save their queen and let her out with the box.
Yeah.
And die in the process. And then the building falls into the ocean in the end.
But she got out with the loot box. So
She gets out with the loot box.
I wonder what's in it. You think it's a new helmet?
Shut up. Probably like one light level above your current light level.
Oh, yeah.
Not even worth it.
I'm actually not even making a Destiny joke. The loot boxes in Injustice are called mother boxes.
Oh my God. I hated that these were called mother boxes.
Yeah, it's a DC thing.
Oh, I've never heard of that before. And I was like, stop saying mother box. I don't like it.
It comes up a lot.
It comes up so much. So the queen hands off the box to a group of girls, and they take off running. And before she left the place, she said, like, go get the rest of them. I don't know what she said. Go get the infantry or something like that. She
Cavalry?
tells someone to go get the cavalry. Yeah. And then she left the building. So then the queen hands off the box and watches as this building crumbles. Like the cliff is crumbling. All of her soldiers are now dead. Like they'd have to be because this building now fell off. The bad news is that the foundation must not have come with it, I guess, because all the bad guys just fly out.
They do.
And start chasing all the warriors with the box. And so the queen's back at it. All the women are still in battle. So like a bunch of horses die, lots of explosions, lots of like one of them was really cool because one woman had the box and then she fell off her horse and then she ties the box with a lasso and then a arrow and then shoots it at the queen and one other person who is getting away, and then that girl catches it and drags it up. Yeah. Lots of horses die.
Yes, they do.
There are lots of them. It's not one of those ones where you can be like, oh, I hope the horse doesn't die.
No.
It's dead. It's dead. The bad guys end up getting the box because it ends up just being the queen with her. One person who was with her is now crushed underneath a horse. And he says, oh, noble queen, why do you fight? You can't save her. You can't save any of them. And the darkness begins. And then her legion shows up.
This is when I noticed that I recognized his voice. Did you recognize his voice?
No.
So I looked him up. It's Kieran Hines, who is Mance Rayder from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
And the 60-year-old man that Lara Croft beats up at the end of Cradle of Life.
It's Game of Thrones for me.
Yeah, it's Game of Thrones for you.
That's the one. Yeah. So then the bad guy's like, "Holy shit, I'm not fighting all these women."
No,
and then
he jets.
He fucks off.
He nopes out
with the mother box.
Yep.
So and then he's after 2 other boxes, and then he says like they must be lighting the warning fire. Oh wait, he's after 2 other boxes. That's what we know. And then the women are like, well, we have to light the warning fire. And then one of the girls is like, but
it's been 5,000 years since we lit the warning fires. None of them are going to know what that means.
She says men won't know what it means.
Yeah.
And then the queen says no.
Men won't.
But she will.
But she will.
She will.
It's badass.
Part 2, Age of Heroes.
Which it says, the screen goes black and it says that on the screen.
Yeah. So the bad guy goes to Chernobyl, and I'm only going to call him the bad guy right now because at this point I didn't know his name. So the bad guy goes to Chernobyl, and he puts one of the boxes in, and he sends his flying monkeys to go look for the next box. We find out then that Batman is looking actively for Flash. So stupid. Yeah. And now we're back at what appears to be the ship from the first Superman movie, the General Zod ship.
Yeah.
And a janitor is like a doctor leaves, and then a janitor is like, he hears a noise and he goes into the lab and there's a hole in the ceiling and one of the flying monkeys is looking through the boxes in this lab.
He hears a terrifying noise, by the way. It is not a normal sounding noise. And he's like,
let me go in there.
Let's go see what that is.
What is wrong with you?
Fucking Howard.
Absolutely not. Who the fuck is Howard?
They said that was his name right before he died.
Who is Howard? Oh my God. So, don't do that. You hear a noise, go. You don't get paid enough to investigate noises, okay?
Yeah.
At least I don't. No way. No way.
Have you ever seen, I think I saw it recently. I don't think I saved it to show it to you. There was a TikTok the other day, or a YouTube short, it doesn't matter, that there was a dad outside working on like a car or trash or something with his daughter, and they heard a super loud bang that sounded like it might have been a gunshot. And they both were like, what was that? And you can hear them on the security cam. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what was that? We should go see. And he's like, no, we're not going to go see.
No, we're not going to go see.
We're
going to go inside.
And she's like, I'm going to get inside, but I'm going to watch through the window. And he's like, no, you're not going to watch through the window. That's how people die in horror movies. Get inside.
Yeah. How old was the kid?
Like 4.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're not watching.
Yeah.
We're going inside and we're pretending we didn't hear anything.
Yep.
We're locking ourselves in. So anyway, the Amazonians shoot the arrow of Artemis, and the queen is like talking to the arrow like it's sentient, which I found interesting.
It must be, because it makes it like thousands of miles.
Well, yeah.
To exactly where she wanted it to hit.
Yeah, but she keeps being like, tell Diana that she owes me money. Tell her that they're coming though, and she still owes me $20.
Right.
So anyway, she shoots it. It lands somewhere. And Diana is doing her job, and she gets it's on the news that there's this bonfire burning in Crete that has not gone away. And it can be seen from they're talking on the news about it being seen from 5 miles away from the shrine. And then they mentioned that this is the shrine of the Amazons. Yep. So she's like, all right, let me just go ahead and globe jump over to Crete.
What is her job?
A museum curator.
Curator?
Yeah.
It's an interesting job for her.
It is an interesting job because she probably stole all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should be a good Tomb Raider.
She would be great.
They
Tomb
mentioned
Raider.
Tomb Raiders in this.
They do.
Right there in that scene.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And so we are back now at Silas Stone's lab. You're about to say something.
Yeah, I just hate that they call her Diana Prince because that is her name in the comics, but in the DCEU, that is not her name. Prince is not her last name because they make a joke out of it. Because she says, I am Diana Prince, and then Chris Pine stops her before she says Princess of Amazonia or Themyscira or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, up, He's like, Diana Prince.
Well,
And now they just run with that as being
it's
her
way
name.
better than being like, Han, you're alone. Han alone.
So, yeah.
So dumb.
It's kind of equally dumb.
That's cuter though, because he was like, "Stop telling people you're a princess
Yeah.
of the Amazons." Oh my
True.
god. So yeah, but she goes there. Then we're back at Silas's lab, and they report that something was stolen. The government's looking into it, and they're like, "Object 61982 has been stolen," and Dr. Stone is like, "No, it's been missing for like years." We don't know what happened to that.
Yeah.
He says he has no idea whatever happened to it. And then they're like, well, 8 people never checked out of the lab. And there is one witness, Howard, I guess. I don't know who's the witness. But they show a sketch of what was in the lab, which it looks like a demon, a parademon. Wow. So go ahead.
Obviously, when comic book movies put that long of a number in, you got to look it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be a reference to something. June 19th, 1982 was the debut of Cyborg on the cover of Teen Titans.
Oh.
The very first issue of Teen Titans.
It's always something.
Yeah.
It's always something with
That's a
these
cool one, though.
nerds. All right, that is cool. So then we see Dr. Stone talking to Cyborg at his home. He's like, "You can't keep this fucking box in here anymore. The box is not safe in the closet. Monsters are looking for your box."
Yeah.
And Cyborg's like, "Get out of here." Get out. So then Wonder Woman is in Crete, and she lights a fire of her own to go spelunking in caves in high heels.
Right.
And then she puts like the arrow that they shot into the door, like into a door, and then walks into like a storyboard room where it's like, here's everything you need to know about the boxes in Darkseid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kyle saw Darkseid. Carl was like, "Oh my God, it's Darkseid," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is."
Yeah. I love Batman comics. I don't know a lot about DC.
Yeah.
To me, Darkseid is their Apocalypse.
Who's Apocalypse?
Apocalypse? From X-Men Apocalypse?
Yes. He's only in one, and I did not like his pick of his 4 horsemen. I thought it was lame.
It was lame.
I mean, Magneto's a good pick.
Yeah.
And one other. Magneto and Storm are the only two good picks.
Yeah. The others were Psylocke and Angel.
And honestly, Storm was the first person he met, so he just lucked into that one.
Yeah.
He could have gotten like the Blob.
He just picked a bunch of people with bad attitudes.
What if he had to the Blob?
That'd have been cool.
No.
Yeah.
It would have made his team, like his team was stupid.
Yeah.
Like literally, he did just pick people with bad attitudes.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who's surly? I need my surly people with me." Anyway, so now we're at sea with Aquaman, and like he saves a guy at sea, and then he slams that guy on a table, and then he's like, "Stop letting that guy go out." And then he's like, "Give me some whiskey," and I'm like, if I didn't know this, like the way that these people all just stared at him was like they'd never seen him before in their lives, though.
Yeah.
And he just body slammed a guy in a raincoat and stole whiskey. And
Yeah.
said that guy's paying for it. And
Yeah.
he's like,
Put it on his tab. Like,
I don't
does I
know.
have a tab? I don't know that
"Who
man.
are you?" And then he walks back into the sea, but takes his shirt off again. So that means that did he have a shirt on when he rescued this man? Did he put on a shirt when he got to shore? Because he's like, "No shirts, no shoes, no problem," or whatever. Service. And then he's like, "Nah, I'll take my shirt." Like, is that the one rule of this village? Like, you have to wear a shirt in this
It
village.
must be.
You make the women not want to marry any of the rest of us.
This is the second time that I noticed that this movie's too long. This movie held my attention, but him walking out on the dock and taking his shirt off as we slowly wait for the spray to overtake him.
It was so slow, and the song was weird.
The song was super weird.
The song was like, he's a king and he's walking to sea, or something like that.
Yeah, it was called There Is a Kingdom by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I looked it up, and it was not good. Yeah. But it was like the whole song. It was
the
like
whole thing,
90 seconds to 2 minutes of him walking down the dock.
walking and taking his clothes off.
Yep.
Not his pants.
Just the shirt.
Just his shirt. And it was a tank top this time, so it wasn't like a heavy wool sweater like the last time.
No, you could swim in that.
You could 100% swim in in that.
Maybe it covers his gills. I don't know.
Does he have gills?
I don't think so, but the deep does.
Deep does. But we never watched Aquaman, so we're probably missing, like, he probably thoroughly explains why he can't swim in a shirt.
This is the introduction to his character, though.
What?
Yeah, 2017 was. Aquaman 1 came out in 2018.
I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. We've never seen Aquaman, so we don't know.
We have not.
So he goes undersea, and then he's like creeping on some dead guy on a throne, and then staring at his trident, and then some guy shows up and is guilting him like, I'm here to keep a promise of your dead mom. And then it turns out that it's Willem Dafoe, so I didn't know that. I was typing for a long time.
You were.
I thought
it showed him after he started talking, and he had talked for a while, and then at like 3 sentences in, she was like, oh my God, it's Willem Dafoe. And I was like, yeah.
I thought it was a disembodied voice.
Oh, I've been looking down.
I was looking down. And so he says something about like, you keep coming back here and you're the rightful heir to the throne. And then like Willem Dafoe's like, I need your help because your half brother's a rat bastard and he's doing stuff.
He was talking to him under the water, but then I guess he doesn't like that. So he made like a bubble around them so that they could talk.
Because they can't afford all that CG.
There was CG swirling around them the entire shot though.
I don't know then. I don't know.
It looked pretty cool.
It looked pretty cool. And then he's like, the mother box is going to get taken and your half brother's a butthole. And then Aquaman's like, your race is horrible and superstitious, so I don't want to be any part of this.
Yeah.
And then Willem Dafoe's like, but you have to.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of that.
He tells him to take up his mother's trident.
Yeah. And he's
which
like,
is important.
no.
He's like, no, fuck my mom.
Fuck my mom. So then Darkseid comes out of the melted rock, and it's not Darkseid. Actually, it's like Desaad. Desaad's his name. He comes out of a melted rock, and he's talking to the guy whose name is Steppenwolf, which is the dumbest name for a bad guy.
It's tough.
It is a rough one.
He doesn't even seem like he was born to be wild.
I can't take anyone named Steppenwolf seriously.
What about someone named Poison?
Poison Ivy I can do.
What other...
Her name, isn't her name? What's her real name?
Poison Ivy's name? Oh, man. You put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Look it up.
I'm trying to think of more hair metal bands. Like a guy named Rat.
Boston?
Or a woman named Cinderella. Could you imagine?
Oh, my God. That'd be crazy. Cinderella's the nuttiest name I've ever seen.
What if there was someone named Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper. Pamela Lillian Isley.
Pam Isley, yeah.
Pam Isley.
I knew I should have known it.
Yeah. You should have known that. I'm actually really... Anyway. Steppenwolf.
Right.
Basically, they say, like, that free will has to be taken from us. Obviously, that's what every bad guy wants to do to us. And that we're too divided to work together. Also, like, a good read. Right. Honestly. And then Steppenwolf's
very
like,
perceptive.
I only found one. And he's been to one place. And he's like, these people don't work together. This is going to be real easy. And then Steppenwolf is like, I've only found one box. And then Desaad's like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I said Desaad is what he's calling that guy. Maybe this isn't Darkseid.
It's not.
It's not. And then Steppenwolf wants to be forgiven by Darkseid. And then Desaad's like, you owe 50,000 more worlds before he will even hear your plea. So you have to pay your debt before, like, Darkseid's even going to look at you.
Good grief.
And Steppenwolf's like, okay. Steppenwolf's a cuck.
Yeah.
He is.
He is.
Oh, my God.
He's the only bad guy, the main bad guy in the original.
Yeah, he is.
None of this Darkseid
None of this
other
stuff is
exists.
in there. So, basically, he's like, this world will fall. There are no lanterns and there are no Kryptonians.
That is fascinating. That they're going no lanterns.
Yeah.
So I think Ryan Reynolds's came out in 2011. Yeah. And Zack Snyder said to Warner Brothers when he was cutting this 2021 one, I want to film a Green Lantern scene. I want to put Green Lantern in this. And he was going to cast Trevante Rhodes, who's the adult from, what's it called? The movie that beat La La Land.
Oh, Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
He's the adult version of the kid from Moonlight.
Oh, okay. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he wanted him to be Green Lantern, and they were like, no, we have plans for Green Lantern.
No, you don't.
Right?
Show them.
What are they?
Where are the plans for Green Lantern? Where's Green Lantern?
I guess this was 5 years ago. Maybe they're still working on them because there is a Lantern movie now.
The original one came out and they threw that away.
There is a Lantern movie or show coming out now with Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan both, and Hal Jordan's being played by
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart is the black, for lack of a better word, Green Lantern.
Oh.
Didn't you watch Justice League or Teen Titans?
Yes,
or
I
something?
did. I watched.
That's Jon Stewart.
Did I watch Justice League? I watched the one. It had Hawk Girl, Martian Manhunter, Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, the black guy who played Green Lantern.
Yeah, Jon Stewart.
Yeah, because aren't they all called just Green Lantern? I
So
thought you meant Jon Stewart, like Jon Stewart, the actor.
There's hundreds of lantern rings, and there's lots of different colors. The green ones are considered the good guys.
Okay.
Yeah, the red ones are the bad guys. The yellow ones are
Neutral.
tweeners.
So,
So I think that they probably didn't want it because the only Green Lantern thing that's ever existed in live action was terrible.
yeah.
But they said they had plans,
But
and
Deadpool fixed it.
he said, well, can we put this other character in instead? And they said yes.
Yeah.
Which is why we got that very, very ending shot.
Okay.
So.
Cool. So then Wonder Woman goes to visit Bruce, and she's given him like the whole, what's it called?
The business.
Exposition of what's going on.
Yeah, there's a big exposition dump here.
And she's basically like, sit down.
Yeah.
Because this is going to take a minute. So she's like, there was a great armada. The Amazonians found the Atlanteans. Zeus. Wait, no. There was basically a big armada that showed up with their 3 boxes and 3 people who worship said boxes. They were going to take over Earth because it was just one of the worlds that they were going to, basically I don't know why they're into it, but they just like to wipe the whole civilization off the Earth and then move on.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But the Amazonians fought with the Atlanteans. Zeus and Ares fought alongside the defenders from the sky, who they show a Green Lantern who looks kind of like he literally looks like a creature of some kind.
Yeah, he's an alien.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of Green Lanterns are.
Interesting. And then basically Earth's heroes fought together to defeat Darkseid. So the 3 mother boxes never synchronized, and the mother boxes were sent to be guarded by everyone else. And so what I found the most fun about this is that it shows like the Atlanteans building like a temple to secure their mother box and protecting it.
Yep.
It showed the Amazonians protecting theirs in that big temple that fell off the ocean in the end.
Right.
And then the humans.
Which I think was like 3 guys from Lord of the Rings.
It was. It literally looked like the shot at the end of Lord of the Rings with Boromir.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all these people are in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I think one of them actually is the king from Return of the King.
So they
He's the king that returns.
buried theirs 3 inches down in dirt.
Yes.
That's how us dumbass humans protected ours.
Which happens again later in this movie.
Literally happens again. So our group buried it a foot deep. The thing that's like, hey, under no circumstances can this be found. And we're like, got you.
And they were like, I don't know, like right there.
Right there is fine. There's no way anyone's ever going to build anything out here. No way.
So stupid. But they did show this whole action shot of this big war, which must have taken
A long time.
a long time to edit
Yeah.
and film, and a lot of money.
And Robin Wright was in it.
And it looked good. Robin Wright was in it. We could have used her to get here instead. She's in this movie about as much as Jared Leto is.
Yeah.
Man, first, let me get to the action scene and remember about the Jared Leto thing in a second. The action scene's pretty good. I think it looks.
I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it looks great. Zeus and Ares are in it. Ares was played by David Thewlis, who is Ares from Wonder Woman.
Who the frick is Ares?
Ares, the main
I
bad
know
guy
who-
from Wonder Woman.
Oh, I didn't know he
the
was a
god
bad
of
guy.
war.
Who played him?
David Thewlis, who is in Harry Potter. He's the werewolf guy.
Oh, okay.
Do his
Gotcha.
name. Fenrir.
Yeah, that's his name.
Fenrir Greyback.
Greyback. Yeah, he's the one who they. Okay, I won't spoil Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, don't spoil Harry Potter because we might cover it one day. But the Amazons immediately destroyed Darkseid's 4 fucking henchmen.
Yeah.
Arrowed them through their faces.
It was awesome.
They all died. And then the Lantern jumps up and fires something out of his ring at Darkseid, and Darkseid uses it to kill him.
Yeah.
Murks that Lantern immediately.
And then almost grabs the ring, and then Ares stops him.
Yeah,
from
that was
grabbing
cool.
the lantern.
He sees the ring and he looks excited and goes to grab it, and then Ares fucking
Murks him.
beats the shit out of him
Yeah.
with his axe.
It's really a cool scene.
It's really
to be
cool.
honest, but we bury ours 1 foot deep.
Yeah.
Not
Ares
even, like,
fucked him
2
up and sent him
inches.
packing,
Yeah, he leaves.
and then we bury it.
Yeah, and then what about Jared Leto?
Oh, dude, we were 3.5 hours into this. Like,
We might have
messed up. Is Jared Leto in this?
We might be starting season 2. I don't know if he's in
they
this.
were preparing for the final battle, and I was like, well, I hope he's in this. I thought, I don't know how they're going to cram him
Which
into
it would
this
mean
now.
it would be a point for me because you picked it.
I picked it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to have to go edit that episode.
It's already out.
I know, but nobody's listened to it yet.
Yeah,
But no,
But-
he's in it
he is eventually. He's in this.
eventually for a little bit.
Which, I mean, that was fun.
Yeah.
So part 3, beloved mother, beloved son. We have Barry showing up for a job interview. Barry, what is his last name?
Allen.
Barry Allen. I love Flash.
Me too.
And honestly, I think Ezra Miller does a great job playing Flash.
They do.
They do a great job. Also a creep.
Yeah, we're not going to use Ezra Miller. I don't want to talk about them.
No, we're not talking about them. But anyway, I love their portrayal of Barry for sure.
Yeah, I love Flash. Flash has pretty much the only jokes that are left in this movie,
Yeah.
and they all made me chuckle.
Barry is just so innocent.
Yeah.
And I love it. So he goes to a job interview and he sees a cute girl. And while he's giving some lady his resume, a trucker is being a complete idiot and trying to pick up like a hamburger he was eating off the floor that apparently fell into the nether realm.
Worst truck drive I've ever seen in my life.
Why would you ever do this?
We wouldn't.
You would never do that.
No.
You would wait for a stoplight to get it.
Yeah.
You would not do it driving down a, like, literally he's like in
If
the middle
something falls
of
on your floorboard, I drive a truck, by the way.
Yeah.
For a living. If something falls on your floorboard, you pull over because it might get under your pedals.
and kill people.
And you stop.
Yeah, you don't do this.
Yeah. And you can hear this engine accelerating.
Yeah, he's just not paying attention. So anyway, the truck driver is heading straight for a cute girl who's trying to start her car. What kind of car was this? Because it was a nice car. It was a
very
nice,
old 50s or 60s car. She gave Flash the bedroom eyes
Yeah, she did.
that we didn't talk about before when they passed
They
each other.
are automatically into each other.
Yeah, I was watching the credits and I was like, "Whoa, when's Iris West in this?" And found out that that's her.
Yeah.
They named her Iris West in the credits. This is her only scene. Iris West is Barry Allen's wife.
You could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
Beautiful.
immediately both in love.
They were immediately smitten with each other.
Yeah.
And so Barry goes to save everyone, and because she's like, she didn't even buckle up before she started driving away.
Nope.
So she's like launching out of her car in this
Yeah,
accident.
because the guy obviously runs the light and she T-bones him.
Yeah, and so she's flying out of her car, and then Barry like goes to save her, but stops for just a second to be a little bit of a creeper and like move her hair out of her face.
Yeah, as the
and
sunlight's coming through her hair, and he's like, "Wow."
he's like, "Oh, she's gorgeous," and he's like, "She's dying, so
Yeah, do
maybe
something,
fix
buddy.
it." And then he steals some floating glizzies because also like a hot dog cart got hit.
Yeah.
And then he just gently.
I do like how
puts her on the
gentle it
ground.
is. Yeah,
It's very gentle.
He just kind of nudges her and gets her to twist and turn and fall into his arms.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yep. And then she sees him, doesn't she, for a split second before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he goes back in and he gets the job because he had hot dogs in his pockets.
Well,
all
when he
the
goes
dogs
back
like him
in,
now.
and it's like it's been under a second,
Yeah.
and he's off in the
Surrounded
corner
by
now,
hot
surrounded by
dogs.
puppies, and he's like, "So, I hope everybody's okay."
Because he's like, I always keep meat sticks in my pockets for situations like this that are stressful for dogs.
Yeah.
Also, he was applying at a dog place.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's like, "I hope everyone's okay." So I start Monday.
Is our Monday? Yeah. And then we have the parademons like pulling Atlanteans out of the ocean for Steppenwolf. And they're telling one of them, they're like, "You've been near a mother box. Its scent is on you."
What?
Brother,
What's that, brother?
what? I mean, I didn't know you could tell, but yeah, I have been by Mother Box. So gross. Anyway, and then Steppenwolf like pulls a pet spider out of nowhere, and the guy's credit, the guy's like, I'm not telling you anything. I'm not betraying you. I'm not telling you where I get all up in the Mother Box. Not giving you any details. And then the spider just pulls the information out of the guy's head via a hologram. I don't know how that works.
I don't either. He slammed him up against a rock, which is more gratuitous amounts of blood coming out of someone's head.
Yeah.
in this insane movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know how little... He has a spider mech.
He's a spider mech
Spider-Man.
that just can pull things out of people's heads and present them to Steppenwolf as a hologram.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like, yeah, it's under the water. Help me, I am under the water. Yeah. And then
there's a part later where Diana says something is based on science, but it's so advanced that it looks like sorcery to humans. So I guess that's what's going on
perfect
here.
explanation. Yeah.
Yep.
So then the next scene is just Lois grieving for Clark.
That's when it starts
That's
playing the
it.
Man of Steel music, though. There's an amazing scene in Man of Steel where he flies for the first time, and the song is called "What Are You Going to Do When You're No Longer Saving the World" by Hans Zimmer. One of my favorite pieces of music
Oh my gosh.
of all time.
All right.
That's what they're playing here.
It's
awesome.
sad. It's literally just her being like, "Oh, I'm saying."
It is.
It's
The
quite
music
sad.
makes it hit.
And then Wonder Woman and Batman are talking about Aquaman, and basically Batman's like, he said no. And now they're like, okay, well then we're looking for Barry and Cyborg.
That is pretty cute. It's anytime there's a joke in this movie, it's actually a little funny,
It
which
is
it
pretty
wasn't
funny.
when Joss Whedon was writing.
No,
it,
because
but
he says like not now, or what did he say? I can't remember. He
she
said-
asks him, "Did he say yes?" And he was like, "Yeah, more or less." And
she's
she's like, "More or more less?" And he was like, "More less."
more or less.
And she was like, "Did he say no?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said
yeah,
no.
he said no. Like honestly, the jokes are pretty good. And then so they're looking for Barry and Cyborg, and now we're seeing that Cyborg like hacked into the system. Like we're seeing Cyborg's past. Cyborg is in trouble in school because he hacked into the computer systems and changed his friend's grade, and his mama is talking to the principal defending him, and she's basically like, that little girl lost her parents last year, so she shouldn't be penalized for the rest of her life because of that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
And then I will say though that Cyborg sitting outside of the principal's office looks like a cocky asshole.
He does. Well, he's
looks-
this fucking quarterback.
He's a quarterback. He looks like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, and then we get flashes that Victor was like really good at football.
Very.
He was like the best at football. It's like a whole slow-mo football scene. I didn't pay attention to whether or not it was a good play or anything. Oh, it was like...
It was a fake handoff, and then he ran it himself.
Yeah, but it was also like, but the clock is going down. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's not how it works.
I
play's
thought about that
live.
after I said that. They made a point to show him looking at the clock like he only had 4 seconds to get to the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess if he doesn't make it, that is the end of the game.
Yeah, but he's going to...
But he looks like if he doesn't make it to the end zone in 4 seconds, then it's going to be...
Yeah, but no,
they're gonna
you get
lose.
to finish the
But
play.
no, you can finish the play. The
You
ball's
get to...
live.
You could go down right now, run out, and then the clock will stop. And then you get to do another
if you run
play.
out, yeah. And he was
Yeah.
by the out of bounds.
Run out, and then that stops the clock.
But
That's
he
what
made
I
it.
remember from my fantasy football days.
Yeah.
Run out. And then yeah. Anyway, so he does really good. He does something. I guess they win, and then
Touchdown.
Everyone's slow mo celebrating, but he's like, but my dad's not here. Oh,
I like the way it was shot, though. We don't even know that he has a dad yet. And they
It's
just
an
show
empty
him
chair, yeah.
looking at his mom, looking
And
straight
an
at her,
empty chair.
and the empty chair next to her, and then he can't enjoy the moment.
yeah, it's really sad because then
Yeah.
in the car later they're driving home and his mom is just trying to be like, your dad really wanted to be there, but he got hung up. Your dad's proud of you, all that stuff, and he's like, you always say those things, but you're just as busy as he is because his mom is also a doctor of something, I don't know what.
Yeah.
And he's like, but you always show up. And then he starts crying, and his mom is like making direct eye contact with him while driving down the road,
Yep.
and then gets in a car
Which we
crash.
know what happens when scenes are shot that way.
Yeah, but I mean, usually people in like movies will look for a really long time, but then nothing happens. So it was kind of nice to be like, see,
Yeah.
don't take your eyes off the road.
Yeah.
I know you're talking to me. I don't need the direct eye contact.
Yes.
And so then his dad, this is heartbreaking because his dad gets the news at the hospital. They're like, your wife is dead and your son is not expected to survive.
Jesus.
Because he's just on like all kinds of life support right now. And I think his eyes were wide open. Like he was like really.
One was, the other one's gone.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
And so this is Dr. Stone in present day gives Victor a tape recorder. And basically, because right now, Victor is mad at his dad because, to put this into perspective, this is like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid, I don't know how old he is, who lost his mother, has now been turned into a cybernetic person who can't go outside or doesn't feel like he can go outside.
Yeah, I thought in the comics and the games and even the previous movie that there was more human left.
There's not.
There's literally just part of his head.
Part of his face, yeah, is the only thing that's left.
Yeah.
And then they basically, and he didn't have a close relationship with his dad before this. And now he blames his dad for probably his mom's death in some way and for doing this to him instead of just letting him die.
Yeah, I thought he was being super dramatic in the first scene where they showed him because the guy said something about monsters showing up to take mother boxes. And he was like, well, you'd know all about monsters, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You create them. I was like, okay, he saved your life. You're being a little bit dramatic. But
I mean,
he's been through a whole lot.
He has been through a lot. And we don't know how long it's been because he's still wearing his high school or university because he's wearing like a Gotham City University hoodie all the time. Yeah. So it can't have been that long. And the kid looks young, to be fair.
He does.
Anyway, so Victor gives him, or Dr. Stone gives Victor like a recorder because he's like, well, if you won't look at me, maybe you'll listen to me. So he just gives him a recorder full of tips. And basically he's telling Victor, like, the whole world is in front of you. You can hack into all the mainframes. You have the unlimited ability to decide the fate of this world. You can launch nukes. You can control the stock market. And I'm all like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I was like, why did you give this kid cyber terrorist powers?
He can be a terrorist. And he's like, you could end the world if you wanted to, bro.
Well, we find out later that he didn't.
They didn't.
He didn't give him cyber terrorist powers.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But basically, he also can stalk people because we watch him follow this woman around CCTV and her own camera, basically seeing that her life is hard.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was. Like, bad things kept happening to her.
She's
and
a waitress. It shows her
pain.
annoyed at work. It shows her struggling to feed her kids.
It shows her giving money to homeless people.
Yeah.
And, like, then he gives her a bunch of money at an ATM. And I'm all like, I don't know how did you fix that on the back end? Like, because I've worked at a bank and that would come across as, where did this money come from? Where is this deposit from?
Oh, it went out of this ATM at this exact time, and this woman's face is on the camera.
Yeah. And whose money was that? That's a banking error. You owe us that money.
Yeah.
Now you owe the bank $100,000.
Yeah.
And that's enough to take you to court for.
But he can do everything on the back end.
I'm sure
he fixed something.
I'm sure he thought of that.
He probably took like a penny out of everyone's account or something.
I feel like that would eventually be traceable.
Or half a penny.
Yeah, and be
Maybe.
like, I don't know.
Like Office Space.
I would hope that he thought of that, but then again, I also think that he's like a 19-year-old who probably didn't think about that.
Definitely.
And it's just like $100,000 came from nowhere. It's like,
Well,
it came
also-
from somewhere.
Yeah. They also show her get that money out of the ATM, and he's 10 feet away with his glowing red eye in the dark.
Standing exactly in her peripheral
He's in
vision.
the street.
Yeah, just
in her
standing right
peripheral.
there.
She needs to be aware of her glowing red eyes
Always
surroundings.
check your surroundings before you pull cash out of an ATM, even
in the
if you're
middle
in
of the
a car.
night, too.
In the middle of the night, I do it in the daylight. I'm not pulling cash out if I'm uncomfortable.
No.
Like, absolutely not. But anyway, so then we go to the parademons have now found the cyborg's house. So that's the last shot we have. And then Barry is talking to someone in jail. It turns out it's his dad. And he's telling his dad's basically telling him he needs to stop working so hard and just move on with his life. And then Barry's like, but I've almost paid my way through college because I'm trying to get a criminal justice degree. And his dad's like, you need to stop coming to see me. I'm just a drag on your life. And then Barry's like, never say that to me again.
Yeah.
You're literally all I have, so don't do that. And then Barry comes home and Batman's waiting for him. And Barry's like, I don't remember what he says to him.
He walks in and he's like, "Oh, what? Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Bruce Wayne." He goes, "You say that like it explains why there's a stranger in my house and I should be okay with it."
Yeah, and he says, "And sitting in my second favorite chair."
Yeah. Forgot about that part.
Yeah, and then basically Barry won't admit who he is, and then Bruce throws a batarang at this kid in hopes of that he's Flash.
He walks over to the Flash suit that's just already on a mannequin, which is a weird way to keep it
Well, he moves so
in
fast.
his little lab.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. And then he says that it's made out of space shuttle fabric, which means Barry has no money. Barry definitely stole that.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's interesting. And then he tries to kill him.
Yeah, and what I like to envision is that Bruce has done this to a lot of people.
They usually just end up taking it to the eye.
Taking it to the face, and he goes, "Fuck."
Nope. Wasn't
Picks
him.
up his batarang, wipes it off, and is like, on to the next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Bruce wouldn't do that unless he was 100% sure.
But Barry agrees to help, and he's super jazzed. And Bruce is like, "Really? You're the first person who wants to help me."
Yeah. He
exciting.
starts doing this big explaining speech about the end of the world and everything.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm in. I want to be on your super team." But I like the scene where he throws the batarang at him because as Barry just kind of steps to the side and it slowly
Reveals the Batman
twirling
symbol.
past
Yeah.
him, and he's like, "That's a bat symbol."
And then he asks if he can keep it.
Yeah. Doesn't
Yeah.
he let him?
Yeah, I think so.
He just catches it and is like, "You're Batman."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, he is Batman.
That's a good scene.
So Wonder Woman is looking for Cyborg, and then she types in like his name, which is Victor Stone, and then everything goes nuts on all of her screams, and then she goes, "Something's not working." Calmly, like 900, like he probably has like 10 computer screens,
Yeah.
10 monitors.
They're
and
all
she's just
glitching.
like, "Something's not working."
You mind if we said that when our computer crashes?
No. Or like someone needs CPR, just like something's not working. Just so calm. And then it's like flashing a message just like meet here or whatever. So she goes there. Cyborg shows up, but he turns all the power on the block off when he does this, which I hope I'm not in the middle of a game. Let me save my Sims before you do that. Imagine being in the middle of the like Raphael fight. And then, like, I got him down to like 100 HP, and then you turn
That's
off
a
my
Baldur's Gate
system.
reference again. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so he turns off all the power, and then he's like, "Why are you looking for me?" And then Wonder Woman's like, she asks for his help, and then she guilt trips him because she's like, "I have a dead Chris Pine. So I know what it's like to have dead people around."
Right. I know you're not going to go back to Batman's car because you don't care.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Bruce
not.
Wayne's Mercedes has gull-wing doors, which I immediately recognized as the car Mercedes made to advertise Gran Turismo 7. It's the AMG, which is Mercedes's group, sport group. AMG Vision Gran Turismo, which is a car that did not exist. They made it for Gran Turismo. It's crazy futuristic looking. And then the CEO of Mercedes, Mr. Mercedes, John Mercedes. That's not his name.
I think it is. Canon.
Was like, "I really want one of those." So he made one, and then they made 4 others. So 5 of those exist.
Oh, my gosh. And they got one for this movie?
They got one for this movie.
Or is it a kit?
No, it's real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They literally just drive it out of this parking lot, and then it's never on screen again.
Yeah. That's
Because
cool.
it's like a $3 million car.
It'd have to be more than that if there's only
Probably.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. So Cyborg, after talking to Wonder Woman, goes and buries his cube 2 inches into his own grave.
Yeah, he learned from Lord of the Rings.
Already been found once after being buried in the ground, but yeah, great idea. Dr. Stone goes to Victor's, and it's just a mess. And he's like, "Oh, Victor, you dirty bitch." And then he realizes the cube is missing. And then one of the like flying monkeys is like, "Ah."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh my God." Okay.
Right.
And then we have J.K. Simmons pretending to be Commissioner Gordon, which I thought was super weird. But then I was into it. Like, it only took me by surprise for like 15 seconds.
Yeah, he's in this about as much as he's in Postal. He's in it for like 1 minute of screen time.
He's doing his freaking
Baldur's Gate again.
General Thorm voice.
That's Baldur's Gate. His character in
I
Baldur's Gate.
didn't know he was General Thorm until I was watching Neil Newbon's
Baldur's Gate guy.
Yeah. Starring Baldur's Gate character. His playthrough.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, J.K. Simmons. And I was like, oh, my God, it is J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
But there are not very many people who have been in both DC and MCU. So that's interesting.
What's his face? James Marsden.
Yep.
Got killed off in MCU to be in DC.
Yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson now.
Ryan Reynolds, sort of. But
Yeah.
That Green Lantern movie is not actually in the DCEU.
I wouldn't put it in there.
So
Yeah.
there's got to be
I'm
someone
sure there's a
else.
lot of people that we're just not thinking of.
There are not a lot.
A billion.
No. Less than a billion for sure.
Who played? Okay, well, I don't have the time to think about this.
We'll be here all day.
We are already gonna be.
We're gonna be.
So, anyway, he's Commissioner Gordon, and they're looking into the reports of parademon sightings because the parademons are not being subtle. They're just flying around cities pretty much and taking people.
Yeah.
And now Dr. Stone is reported as captured. And then we get like a bat signal in the sky. So, and Barry's super excited. He's like, oh my God, we get to go. Yay. And now,
He says it loudly too.
yeah.
It's just Bruce. It's not Batman that he's hanging out
Yeah,
with.
he's
and
only-
he's like, "Oh, that's your thing. That
That's
means
your
we have to
thing.
go. We have to leave.
We gotta go.
And
right
he's like,
now."
"Sorry. Yeah, I mean, that means you have to leave."
Yeah. And so then we go back to Atlantis with Bed Pooper. And the
Right.
parademons have now found them with Steppenwolf, and they're coming to take the mother box. The Pooper does some really cool stuff, arguably.
Jesus Christ.
My dog stepped on a bee. She does some really cool stuff, arguably. Like, she pulls all the water out of the room to make Steppenwolf fall and then puts it back in so he's, like, hit by a riptide. Like, it's really cool, the two things she does.
Yeah, she like moves her hand and makes a bunch of water like come out of his face or into his face or something, and then it eventually turns into blood that she's
Yeah.
just yanking out of his skull.
Yeah.
Which is when he finally smacks her away. Like, hey, don't do that.
Because he says something to her, and he's all like, why are you like this? And then she's just like, oh, I'm just waiting for Aquaman to show up.
Yeah.
So, and then Aquaman shows up and does hardly anything.
Yeah.
And then Steppenwolf just takes the mother box and leaves. And then Pooper's like, Aquaman, Aquaman, I knew your mom. And Aquaman's like, I don't give a fuck about my mom.
I do like that he's like, that makes one of us.
Yeah, he says, that makes one of us. She left me. And she's like, she left you to save you. So,
Yeah, it's so interesting that Aquaman came out after this. So I think this is actually the first time these two characters met.
oh, I don't know.
I don't know either, but it's definitely the first time they met on screen. So interesting.
Well,
I'm still not going to watch
hopefully
Aquaman.
they never meet again.
I know Zack Snyder said he wanted this movie to lead into Aquaman better than the 2017 one did.
I'm sure it does.
Probably.
I'm sure it does. I just don't want to watch Amber Heard.
Amber Heard, you're saying.
Amber
with
Heard.
with a weird twist to your mouth.
Heard.
The character's name is Mira. I'm sure there is one person out there listening to this that gives a shit what her name is.
Yeah, probably.
So for you, Mira.
Mira. So basically, she's like, your mom left you to save your life. Your mom put you on a, like, it hurt her to leave you too. And it's like, she still left me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
But it was hard on her.
It was really hard on her. She like cried for like 2 days. And then we got out drinking and she got pregnant again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. She left me. Anyway. And then so now 2 of the mother boxes have been taken, and the only safe one is the one buried 2 feet in the ground.
2 inches.
Not 2 inches. Like literally 2 inches underground.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
It's because no one would think to, like, to be fair, the Atlanteans and the Amazonians made like massive shrines to protect this, making it pretty obvious where it was taken, and our dumbasses were like, just put it there.
Yeah. Well,
Done.
nothing can protect them from these guys. These guys
No.
are way too powerful. The only reason they're finding them is because they're calling out to them.
The boxes are calling out because the boxes, they said, like, have a heat thing where if it gets hot, it'll like call.
Like activate, yeah.
So I don't know, maybe their just rooms are too hot or something.
No.
I don't know, man. So part 4, Change Machine. Batman goes to meet Commissioner Gordon, Wonder Woman and Flash are there, and then Cyborg shows up, and they basically find out that there are 9 prisoners and where they've been taken and are on their way to save the day to Stryker's Island. There's like a whole bunch of conversation, but what is funny is Commissioner Gordon turns away, obviously, because I don't know why he does that, because if I were Commissioner Gordon, the first time Batman disappeared on me, the second time I ever met him, I would like not blink.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're going to have to walk away from me.
Reminds me of those old college humor videos with Pete Holmes as Batman.
Found some evidence.
He goes to leave as Gordon turns around, and Gordon turns back around to see him leaving, and he's like, were you about to leave? And he's like, no.
No.
He's like, then why are you hiding behind that? He's like, I found something. You found something.
I found some evidence.
So funny.
It's so funny.
It also cracked me up in this scene when they're saying something about 8.
8 prisoners, and then Cyborg lands and says 9.
Lands and says 9, and they all turn around, but Flash goes, oh my God. Literally jumps.
Because they basically, Commissioner Gordon turns around and everyone's gone but Barry.
Yeah.
And Barry's just like, they really just left.
Oh, they just wow, they just up and vanished. Yeah,
that's really rude.
Wow, that is rude. I'm sorry.
And then he runs. It's quite great.
I love Flash in this.
Okay. And then they go to Stryker's Island, and they easily find where these bad guys are. We get to see them jumping and stuff. The only dumb part about this is that they jump across a bridge. Like, everyone is not whispering. We're not using our inside voices. And the next room is where all the bad guys are, and no one heard it. And
everything
like,
in this entire building is steel.
Yes. So you would hear the echo.
Notorious
of
for
this place.
horrible acoustics.
Yeah. So you would hear this, and they're like, no. So they start the fight, but we're really not working as a unit.
Like, Steppenwolf has Cyborg's dad.
He does. And he's like interviewing everyone, and he's like, you've been close to a mother box. She rubbed it a little bit on you.
You smell weird.
You smell weird, dude, but not weird as that guy. That guy's touched the mother box.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much all he's doing. And then Cyborg jumps in to stop them because, oh my God. And then I figured out when Cyborg's dad is like, he doesn't know anything. I was like, why do I know you?
Yeah.
Cyborg's dad, if you didn't know this, is Dr. Miles Dyson from Terminator 2. I had no idea. But the second he like yelled with some like emotion, I was like, why the fuck are you so familiar?
Yeah.
Terminator 2.
Apparently.
He was great in Terminator 2. Anyway.
I do not remember that. I've seen Terminator 2 once, though.
Oh, my brother was obsessed with Terminator 2.
Is that a James Cameron movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So I watched it a lot. A lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's fantastic.
I remember liking it once.
Oh, my God. It's great. And now there's like 7 of them, so we could do one of those.
I heard those are all bad.
I know. It'd be so fun. So anyway, fun. And then he stops his dad. There's like a whole bunch of fighting. Barry keeps being like, no one's working together. And then Batman's like, Barry, get all these people out. And Barry's like, I mean, I'm not really going to do that.
He does. Barry's a kid, so he's like, I don't know what to do. And Batman's like, you work on getting everybody out of here, and I'll take care of Steppenwolf. And then Barry just runs around on the stairs watching people leave. They make it a big thing like he's in super speed, like it's cool what he's doing, but he doesn't touch anyone.
No, he's just watching them walk up the stairs. He's like, that's a step, that step's broken.
Yeah.
Keep going.
He's like, okay, a little faster.
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
Nothing.
But then we're like running out. And then there's like lots of water, but it's Aquaman. So I guess don't worry about it. But now he's flooded a tunnel. So
wait, are you saying you don't know what happened here?
No.
They fired a missile from something at
the Nightcrawler, right?
Yes, from the little mech, walking bat mech that Batman has. They fired it at Steppenwolf, and he caught it.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's so fast, nothing goes over his head. He would catch it.
He would catch it.
Yeah, so he catches it and then just points it at the wall and lets it go.
And then Aquaman comes through the
and
hole.
then Flash goes, "What's above us?" And he's like, Gotham Harbor. And then water starts rushing in.
Not enough water for it to be a whole harbor, I don't think.
It must not be a big enough hole.
Do you think that
But also Aquaman shows up pretty quick.
Do you think Aquaman plugged it with like a dolphin?
Yeah.
Probably.
I do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been thinking.
That's what I've been thinking right now. Because I didn't know what happened. But anyway, so
Aquaman arrives and they play the Aquaman theme and everybody's excited.
And then our group is now together. Lots of water. I got really distracted at this point by how tall Ben Affleck is.
Yeah.
He's 6'4".
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 6'4", 225.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a tall dude. Because I was just like, why does he look so much like bulkier than all the other Batman.
It's a bulky Batman costume
is.
because they're going for the Dark Knight Returns look, where
Right.
that he was drawn like an action figure.
Yeah, with
and
the
he's
trench
old.
coat.
He's older, so he's got the gray in his hair.
Yeah.
The trench coat is from Last Night on Earth.
Well, that Batman looks bulky too.
He does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
I think that's the same continuity of
Yeah.
Batman. I don't know. Haven't read it. But
Yeah, I was googling how tall.
She was very distracted
How
about-
tall Ben Affleck is,
I didn't
how
know he was
tall
that tall.
Christian
That's
Bale
crazy.
is, how much Christian Bale weighs, how much Ben Affleck weighs.
did you look up every Batman actor?
No, because I decided I need to watch the movie.
Watch the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Batman
Christian
canonically
Bale-
is 6'2".
Okay, Christian Bale is 6'1", and he weighed 185 when he played Batman.
Whoa.
So that's why he's so small.
Skinny.
Yeah, and then Ben Affleck is 6'4" to 6'5", and then
Like me.
weighs between 180 and 225, depending on the
The
day.
role and the day.
And I'm guessing he was more 220
I cannot
playing
believe
Batman.
Ben Affleck's my height.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
crazy.
either. Isn't that nuts?
That is.
So anyway, that's why I got distracted. So this is one thing that I think is great because everyone is getting on the Nightcrawler so we can get out of the water.
Yeah.
And then Wonder Woman just stands there staring at the water.
She's staring at Aquaman.
And then
I kind of think she's checking him out.
Oh, maybe because she was just standing there, and then Nightcrawler or Cyborg's like, "Get on the thing,"
And she's like, right.
and she's like, "Okay, then now I will." And so she gets on it, and then Cyborg like starts crawling it up the side of like what looks to be a silo. Like
Yeah.
it's like a huge silo-looking thing, and he crawls it up about halfway, and then fucks off and leaves everyone hanging on the outside of the Nightcrawler.
He climbs maybe 50 feet up this edge of this silo, and then the water catches the thing and turns it off, the Nightcrawler.
Oh, is that what happened?
And then everyone's just hanging on the edge of it, and he opens the hatch and flies into the sky.
And leaves.
You said he just fucked off, and I said he probably went to go get something. He didn't.
He didn't. He just left.
He fucking
He
left.
literally left.
When he comes back later, it's because he has a fucking
He has the mother box. Yeah, he leaves them, and they're just like, dude, what the hell? So
Amazing.
anyway, so he comes back with the mother box, and then we see that Steppenwolf goes to tell Desaad that he like dreamed basically that the key to controlling all life, the what's it called, the something life equation,
Anti-life equation.
anti-life equation is carved into the surface of this world. So Darkseid is now willing to speak with Steppenwolf, who takes his whole titties out to talk to Darkseid.
That's okay. That's one way of looking
That's
at
what
it.
he does. He takes off his whole top. No one will wear a top in this movie.
He can just take off this spiky armor with his mind.
He's always ready to go.
Apparently, as
Yeah.
he kneels, he takes off the helmet, like it just comes off of him like
Yeah.
nanotech,
Yeah.
and then he goes all the way down to his nippies.
Yeah, all the way down to his nippies. He's
Yeah.
just like, did you want to see these big old boys?
And Darkseid's like, "Oh my god, get decent."
Put on a top. This is why I stopped talking to you. You're so weird.
And this is when we started to argue about how many fingers Steppenwolf has.
We did. We argue for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's
It's 7. So, anyway, so basically, Steppenwolf is like, anti-life is here, and then Darkseid says that he'll come to Earth when all the mother boxes are collected, and then he just wants to hang out in anti-life.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what the plan is. He says all existence will be mine, and I'm all like, man, I have no ambition.
I don't know why villains always want so much.
Just like be chill, man. You already got an army. You got what looks like a nice palace.
Now
Why
he
are
wants
you worried
anti-life.
about it?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. No
Yeah.
one does. So they're questioning how Cyborg got his box. And basically, Cyborg's like, the Nazis found the box during the war, World War II, and the Allies collected it and brought it back to the United States in 1944. It stayed in like storage with the Ark of the Covenant until Superman showed up, and then Dr. Stone started researching it because they realized that it's made of the same tech as Superman's ship. So that's when they started researching it. And then we found out that Dr. Stone used the power of the mother box to save Victor's life. And that is what Victor's cybernetics are made of.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
And then Cyborg says that the mother box is a change machine, which the way I understood it, and this is only a reference if you've ever watched Christopher Eccleston's Doctor Who, but the episode, what is that episode called? Are You My Mummy?
No idea.
That episode.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil the episode. It's a great episode.
I know what you're talking about.
But if you know the twist of that episode, that's how the mother box seems to work.
Yeah.
In what I gathered, but I don't really know.
So when we were upset at his dad for giving him cyber terrorist powers, he didn't. This ancient, all-powerful cosmic box did.
Yep.
Weird.
Because the ancient all-powerful box was hooked up to the internet and was like, all right, that's what you're supposed to be.
Right.
Cool beans. So anyway, and then Barry's like, I think we're all thinking the same thing right now, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, because I started thinking it before he said it.
Oh, I didn't know what we were thinking.
Yeah, because they were all like, wait, so it saved your life?
Yeah.
It altered your cells?
And then
and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and so now they're going to try to resurrect Superman, which would have been hilarious if it ended up being like when Deadpool tries to resurrect Wolverine.
Oh, right.
Quite funny.
It's cool. As he says, I know I'm not the only one thinking this, but I'm not going to be the one to say it. And as he says that, it does the Man of Steel theme. I think it's like the dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, it does do that.
So cool.
So cool. Honestly, the music is really great in this movie. So the next scene we have is Martha going to visit Lois, and they're basically just talking about grief. Martha is talking about how everywhere she goes, everyone is grieving Superman, and all she ever sees anywhere is that S. And
it's
then,
not an S.
I know, and I'm like, but you're his mom, and you should know that. It means hope. And then she's basically talking about how her and Lois are the only two people who are grieving Clark.
That can't be right. He had friends.
He had friends, but they're the only two people who knew him. You know, like they're grieving the hardest.
Yeah, he didn't let himself be known by other people.
No.
You're right.
And they're the only two people who, other than Bruce Wayne and Wonder Woman, who knew his identity. And
you think no one put it together when they died the same day?
I don't think it. Well, no, because that was in the middle of like a huge superhero event, so they probably would have just expected that Clark Kent just died in the fallout somehow. Because he died in that city.
Yeah.
And we've seen Man of Steel, and Superman
Lots and
loves
lots
flying
of
through
people
buildings.
die.
Lots of
true.
people die. Martha basically is telling Lois that she needs to come back to the land of the living, and that, you know, the world needs Lois Lane, basically. And then as she leaves the apartment, her eyes turn red, and then she turns into a freaking alien thing.
Yeah.
And then it's Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, because it looked exactly like Martian Manhunter from the cartoons, and I was like, what the fuck? Is she Martian Manhunter? And then before he leaves, he turns into the general from Man of Steel and
Yeah.
Batman v Superman, which I think means he's been that guy the entire time.
I also think that Martha's not real.
You were making
Martha
that.
Manhunter. I don't think Martha's real. I think that Martian Manhunter raised little bitty Clark Kent.
Yeah.
What?
And fucking never stepped in to help him do anything.
No, because like my next line is literally like, fuck Martha, because this is 100% a conversation the real Martha should have already had with Lois Lane.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because why have you not been to visit the woman your son was in love with?
They are implying that Martha Manhunter has been here for a decade.
Yeah.
Why didn't he help him fight General Zod when he wiped out Metropolis?
I don't know. Maybe he just likes to watch.
He's not helping them with this either,
I don't know.
which is world ending.
But maybe he's a retired manhunter.
Not in the comics. In the comics, he fled Mars because it was being destroyed by a plague, and he lost his entire family when he fled, and he swore a vow to himself to protect Earth and never let the same thing happen to Earth. And he's been spending 10 years here watching Superman do all the
Well,
work.
he's like, well, it's not a plague. I said I'd protect you from COVID and diseases, but not this. I don't care about that. You can kill yourselves all you want, but I'm not. Yeah. I'm the
Yeah.
disease guy.
It's interesting, though, that he's been General Swanwick the entire
It
time.
is. Maybe not though. That's like
Or Martha.
I don't know, but I was confused because I didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
And then you pointed out, and then I looked up what he looked like in the comics, and I was like, oh yes, I
Must be
do
him.
remember him.
Yeah.
Because he was in the Justice League that I watched.
Yeah.
So.
Martian Manhunter is one of the original members of the Justice League from the comics way back when.
Yeah, so it was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
And I do not think that was in the original.
It wasn't.
Because I told my dad about it today.
That's the compromise they made, by the way. He wanted Green Lantern. And they said, how about Martian Manhunter? And he said, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I was talking to my dad about it, and I was like, he was like, Darkseid's supposed to be in it. And I was like, yeah, Dad, Martian Manhunter is in this. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you just need to watch it. It's amazing. It's on HBO.
I think all of you should watch it.
It's fantastic.
It's very long. Spend a few days.
Spend a few days, spend a week, spend a month. I don't care. Watch it. It's broken up into parts for you.
True. Yeah, 7 parts.
And the parts aren't very long, I don't think.
It's 7 parts at 4 hours.
So how much is that?
Yeah, I'm not doing math.
No, there was an Instagram the other day that was literally like, if we're both trying to do math in our heads, just know I'm not doing it.
It's a little under 32 minutes each part.
Okay, see,
on average.
A little under 32 minutes on average per part. There you go. I don't have to do the math. That's on you. So we're back to our group, and they now have to activate the box and bring Superman back. But they're basically talking about how activating the box will immediately give away their position to the enemy, and this is the only box the enemies do not have. The only reason why the enemies cannot track it is because it is not activated. And so Bruce is basically like, the boxes are scared of Superman, so we need Superman back because the boxes have been here for thousands of years and have never activated and didn't activate until Superman's death. So we need the boxes. We need Superman.
A little under 35 minutes per part. I just redid the math in my head. Sorry.
Well, I didn't do the math to start with, so I'm not mad at you. So next disc, part 5, All the King's Horses. We have our group exhuming Superman's body.
It starts. There was no menu or anything.
No.
It just jumps in and says part 5.
Which thank God I didn't put it in because I almost put in part 2. And
well, it would have said part 5.
I would have been so confused. I would have been like, oh my God, we're going out of order.
Yeah.
What a weird way to do this movie.
Yeah.
Barry basically offers to shovel all of Superman out in a nanosecond, and then basically Cyborg's like, nah, we can't do that. And I'm like, I would.
He literally just says, yeah, we could.
But then they're basically like, I guess they don't do it for the lack of respect. But if you've ever seen this movie and you see how Barry moves when he's quick, just because he's quick doesn't mean he's not doing things with respect.
True.
So
very true.
Even doing it that quickly, he would have done it with honor and dignity.
Yeah.
So I hate shoveling. I would have been Gal Gadot sitting in the freaking van.
Yeah, I love how the two people with super strength are sitting in the van, not helping at all.
Not helping at all.
Just talking.
They're letting the 2 young ones do it.
Yeah.
So basically, Aquaman, because Gal Gadot is all like, oh, can you believe that I'm talking to you? Because we should hate each other. And Aquaman's like, I hate them too. I don't care. And
he's like, no one hates Atlanteans more than I do.
And then she's like, hate's useless. And he's all like, I thought we were bonding.
But you said hate. I don't.
It's like someone like kind of sounds like they're about to like get into a bitch fest, and then you pile on and they're like, they died. And you're just like, fuck. I thought we were having a moment and you ruined it.
You're talking about my mom.
Your mom did that to me once. Your mom one time was laughing about one of her ex-boyfriends, telling me all about it and just making fun of him, like ripping the guy to shreds. And then she said something and I added a joke based on the story she had just told me. And then she was like, he died. I'm like, what the fuck? You've been talking mad shit for 45 minutes and I make one joke and now he's dead and sacred and we can't say anything about him. But that cracked me up.
That's awesome.
So anyway, they take the body to the Kryptonian ship so that the box can talk to the ship and talk to the dead body. I don't know. Alfred tells Bruce that his guilt is controlling him because he feels guilty about Superman dying, and that playing with this box could mean the end of everything. And Bruce is basically like, but I have to. So there's the end of that scene. And then we see that Dr. Stone is released from quarantine. That's the end of that scene. Barry drives the truck into the facility because that's where Dr. Stone works, is this base that's been built around the alien ship. Barry drives the truck in. Cyborg corrects the computer to like validate Barry's ID, so they get in easily. And then they immediately release a bio-red 5 alert. It starts flashing, and everyone freaks out except for Dr. Stone, because Dr. Stone is like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it says alien microbe detected.
And he's like, that's not possible.
We just can't search this place.
Yeah, it's literally not possible. This has to be a false alarm.
Yeah.
And all the other scientists run out, and then Dr. Stone's like, no, this is not real. Because I'm guessing there's probably protocol to dissolve everything.
Yeah.
So he's like, we're not losing the research for a false alarm. So he is just like calling on the radio, and he's like, this is a false alarm. You need to turn it off. And then as he's saying that, our group walks in. Obviously, Cyborg is his son. So he sees his son, and he's just like, actually, never mind.
I was mistaken. No one comes back in this room till I give the say-so.
Yep, no one comes back in at all. And then he and his son just kind of nod at each other.
Yeah,
Because
so
he
the alien
seems-
microbe was Superman.
His son literally walks. No, I think it was fake to get everyone out.
Oh,
So that's
could go either way.
I think that Cyborg went, this is the highest level of alert. Just do that one. That way everyone will leave.
Yeah.
So I do think it was fake, but his son walked in with Wonder Woman, Flash, Batman, and a dead body. And Aquaman.
In a casket.
Yeah, and he's just like, no questions.
Yeah.
And also the box from his room.
He knows he's working with Batman
Heroes.
and Wonder Woman. He's like, all right, my son's a hero.
He's proud of him.
Hell yeah.
You can tell. So the ship starts reacting to Superman's body as they're walking through it. Basically just the closets opening.
Yeah.
Like all the uniforms are like, hey, put me on. And it's just like, this is a weird way to store stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And then we get a shot of sad Lois in bed, and she's like, he's still dead. He's dead this morning, too.
Right.
And then she goes to get her reporter badge to go back into the real world, and we see that they had clearly been trying to conceive, because she has a box of pregnancy tests in her drawer, which is very sad. And I wouldn't think that she could have a baby with Superman.
No idea.
Okay. Because, I'll get on that thing, but I'm not going to, see what happens to my ovaries,
Oh my.
and my body having an alien baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, I don't know if that's a risk I'd be willing to take.
Yeah.
So that's just me, because it seems like Twilight, where I'm going to have to get bitten a bunch and licked and stuff and turn into a vampire to have a vampire baby.
Okay.
You remember the fourth book?
Of course not. The fourth book.
Where she gets pregnant?
I didn't read any Twilight books.
We read them out loud together.
Wrong.
We read the first two out loud together when we were dating, and
That
then
can't be
you
true.
pieced out, and I read the last two by
That
myself.
cannot be true.
You were just dating me, so you had to impress me.
That was true.
Dude, we went to Kmart to buy those.
That can't be true either.
It's
Kmart has
true.
been dead since
No,
the 1700s.
You and I went to Kmart after we read the first one.
No.
The day we finished reading the first one, you and I drove to Kmart and bought the second one.
My first memory of a Kmart is of it closing down.
No.
So there's no way.
You and I used to fuck with Kmart.
No.
We're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not 1700s.
We went to
old.
Kmart together.
No.
As a couple.
No. Stop it.
Stupid bitch. So anyway, they put Clark in yellow goo water, and what I found particularly funny is they just kind of dump his body out of the casket, so there's photos and stuff floating
The
in the
stuff
water.
he was buried with goes with him because they just dumped him.
Yeah, they just dumped him in there. It's like, so lots of dignity. Thanks
Yeah.
a lot, guys. So there's a picture of Kevin Costner just
Costner.
floating in the water.
Yeah, TV's Kevin Costner.
Yeah, and then they basically start bringing everything back online, and then they find out that Barry needs to jumpstart the ship. They're not going to have enough power out of the ship to power the cube to bring Clark back to life. So Barry's going to have to create a charge to do so. In this moment, Lois is also now standing in front of the dead Clark statue again. I guess saying goodbye. I guess she's trying to say goodbye to grief.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to go back to living a life. And then Cyborg says that the ship is begging not to activate the box, and the ship is afraid.
Yeah.
And the ship keeps being literally it's counting down, and it's 4, and it's you really shouldn't fucking do this.
3. This is irreversible.
2, are you fucking serious?
One, please stop.
Don't do that. I'm not going to do it. You know what? You can do it. I'm not participating. Like, it's so dumb. And then, like, they do it, and then Earth lights up, and we see, like, dead Diana burning on a pyre.
Oh, yeah. It gave me chills, though, when they fucking do it. He charges the cube, and then the ship's AI goes, the future has taken root in the present.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then Barry takes off running, basically.
Yeah.
And then, so Diana's dead and burning, dead Aquaman. Superman's a bad guy with his black suit and red eyes. And we see that, what's his face? Darkseid or Steppenwolf, like, puts their hand on Superman's shoulder, like Superman did a good thing, like is working with them.
Yeah.
And then Superman is holding up Batman's cowl.
Yep.
It's terrifying. And so Flash takes off running, and he hits the box as it touches the water in Clark's chest. And because he had to go so fast, this will come up in the Flash movie, everything started going backwards because he's going beyond the speed of light.
It's awesome.
It's really cool because as he's getting there, the box is starting to raise back up out of the water, and the picture of his dead dad, not Flash's dead dad, Clark's dead dad.
Kevin Costner.
TV's Kevin Costner is floating back out of the water.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Massive explosion. The mother box is launched outside onto a parked car. And then the cop that Lois has been talking to immediately draws his weapon.
Yeah. Because
Why?
there's a floating alien in the sky.
What are you going to do from down here?
The only thing that he can do.
Leave.
He's sworn to protect Gotham
Yeah,
or
you can
Metropolis or
protect
wherever
and be
we
like,
are.
everyone get off the streets and in a building. Don't get into building. I don't know. Superman likes to fly through those. I don't know.
Yeah, you were so upset that his first reaction was to pull out his gun, but then it turns out he's right.
He's right. Yeah. He's right. So, and then basically Clark is just hanging out by his own monument, topless, because everyone's topless in this.
Yeah.
And then, there's a bunch of man boobies
Yeah.
all over the place.
If you're going to put that much work into your body, I'm fine with it.
I mean, me too. I mean, Henry Cavill with his
Henry
shirt off.
Cavill,
I mean,
my
never.
God.
Henry Cavill at all. I'm not
Yes.
going to complain.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so.
Is it hot in here?
Is it getting hot in here? Oh, my God. So basically, Clark is just hanging out, and then he turns around to see our ragtag group, and I don't know why they're standing like this, because they're all standing in a very threatening line.
They all land in a line super menacingly.
Just staring at him. No one's like, hey, Clark.
Nope.
Nothing. They're just staring at him. And then he starts scanning them. And Cyborg is like, oh, shit. He doesn't know who we are.
He's
and
scanning us. That's not good.
Cyborg's auto defense system kicks in. And Cyborg is trying to stop it.
Yeah.
Because his arm is like turning into like a gun.
A Mega Man cannon.
And then it turns to fire at Clark and shoots him. And then the classic line, Kal-El, no.
It shoots at him and it misses and his eyes glow red. And then Wonder Woman.
Kal-El, no.
As it missed him, I was wondering when it happened. And as it missed him, I was like, you ready?
You ready?
And then you said that like that. And then she said it and you gave way more acting
I did,
prowess than
because she
did.
basically goes, Kal-El, no.
Hello, no.
Kal-El, no.
Like he's a
Don't
bad
do it.
cat about to knock deodorant off a
Kitty, no.
table or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and then so we get the
So
whole
bad.
fight scene. Wonder Woman lassos Clark's hand, but she doesn't explain how it works.
So it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, and
Yeah.
he knocks her out.
Yep.
And then Barry, like he has everyone, like Aquaman, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman are all surrounding Clark.
Oh, this is so cool.
And then Barry is running around. And I honestly, Ezra Miller is a good actor because Barry's running around. And as he's running,
He's trying to go get behind him.
he's trying to get behind him. Superman just turns to look at him.
Yeah.
Like his eyes just follow him. And Barry's face is like, what?
It's never
He
happened
looks
before.
terrified. And then Superman throws the three of them off of him
Yeah.
and then tries to punch Barry. But Barry is still faster. So Barry can dodge it.
Yeah.
A little bit, and then he gets punched, and then he's about to get shot in the face with the laser eyes. So Barry manages to dodge it a few times, but then Superman's about to shoot him, and then the military arrives and starts shooting at Superman. So Superman gets distracted, and then we get like a headbutting fight with Superman and Wonder Woman.
That was cool, man. She went to do her bracer clash thing, and he zipped up to her at
He
super
put his
speed
hand
and
in
put
it.
his hand there and stopped her.
Yeah.
And then she headbutts him. And then he headbutts her back and slams her into the pavement.
Yeah.
And crushes the pavement.
And this is all while he's just like slowly walking towards Batman because Batman's just standing at the end of like a reflecting pool. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
I can't help with this.
Yeah. Well, I guess last thing he remembers is this guy wanted my head.
Probably. And then Superman makes it to Batman and starts lasering him in the chest. And then Lois is like, Clark, stop. And then Clark's like, okay. And then they just take off.
Yeah.
That's the end of that. And then the bad guys arrive to get the mother box. Dr. Stone has taken the mother box back into the lab. And this is they cannot sense this mother box because they could sense it. Steppenwolf is outside where it crashed on a car. And now it's missing.
Yeah.
So they can't sense it past that. He just goes in to check the lab because that would be the natural location. Yep. So Steppenwolf gets in there and Dr. Stone like puts the box on like a thing, like he's going to destroy it. But Steppenwolf's already in the room, so he can't escape the room before starting the laser process. So Cyborg arrives just in time to see his dad disintegrate himself while zapping the laser into the mother box. And then Steppenwolf takes out Cyborg. And then Steppenwolf just goes and grabs the box and leaves. And I'm not crying. My throat is really starting to hurt. This has gone on for a while.
Very long episode.
So now we have like hours until the planet dies. And Cyborg is clearly grieving. Everyone's standing in the room. And then Cyborg realizes that his father is too smart to think he could ever have destroyed the box. And that his father instead was superheating the box so that the box would be off the charts on thermal imaging. And then Batman's like, oh, I have satellites everywhere.
Acting wise, this is a pretty cool scene because the kid playing Cyborg is like struggling to obviously process everything that just happened and struggling to communicate what he just discovered in his head to them.
Yeah. And
Bruce is figuring it out and finishing his sentences for him.
Yeah, because this is a kid who just lost the last person on Earth for him.
Yeah, that he cared about. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's cool.
It's a really good. Honestly, this movie is so good.
This one's good, man.
This movie's so good.
Crazy.
We deserve multiple parts of this movie. Like we really do. Anyway, so now part 6, something darker. Superman takes Lois to the foreclosed house. You don't own this anymore. And Lois is trying to explain to his mom, like to him, like, oh, I didn't pay your mom's mortgage to help her out because she never told me about it.
Yeah.
So, and then he's like, I don't get it. And then he puts on his flannel and then he's like, oh, I do get it. I remember me. It's like, you just needed the flannel? Okay. That's all I needed. All right.
He was like, she loved it here. And then he puts on that flannel. He's like, I loved it here.
I loved it here. All I need is Lois, this house, and my flannel. That's all I need. So now he's back to being Clark. And we find out that Steppenwolf fixed Chernobyl. So there's no more radiation. So is he really the bad guy here? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Anyway, that's where he's been.
Chernobylites can move back in.
Yeah, they can all move back in.
Wow.
I looked up how many people have died, though. I don't remember, but it was a lot.
Wow. There are still people that live there.
No.
Yeah, there's a few families that still live in that area.
They can't.
But the town's been abandoned since
It's
86.
like between 16,000 and 93,000 cases of cancer have been... Between 16,000 and 93,000 of cancers have been attributed to Chernobyl.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's insane. And then 2 people died in the initial blast, but they evacuated like 4,000. Like they evacuated the whole place. It's crazy how many people died of cancer and not of what happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should watch that show.
I've heard it's great.
I've heard
it's directed by
fantastic.
someone we love. I'm not going to look it up.
Simon Pegg.
No.
Oh.
Jesus.
I
Why
love
would that be your go-to?
I just love Simon Pegg.
I wouldn't think he would direct a show about Chernobyl.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
Mark Addy.
It might be No, I'm not going to guess.
Okay. Okay. So Barry logically points out that Steppenwolf has fought thousands of other super beings. Super beings on all the other planets that he's destroyed. So he's like, he's probably expecting us. And then Bruce says, I don't care how many demons he's fought.
In how many hells?
He's never fought us. And I'm like, I didn't say they were fucking demons, dude. I said they were people who were obliterated by this man. But thank you for your empathy. Jesus.
That's a weird line.
It is a weird line because it's not like Barry was like, oh my God, this guy's killed the devil. No, he said people.
Yeah.
God. So then Clark is telling Lois that he'll take that as a yes because she is wearing the engagement ring he got for her, apparently.
Aww.
I don't remember any of that, but
Nope.
that's very sweet. And then he says, I have a second chance, Lo. I'm not going to waste it.
Yeah.
Which is very cute. And then they call Martha Manhunter over to come look at her. Hey, your son's not dead.
No. Martha shows up. Not Manhunter. Just to be clear, nobody rewatched this 4-hour movie before this episode.
There's no proof that it's not Martha Manhunter.
It's Diane Lane, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's Diane Lane. And then I did like this part because she's basically, they're all hugging each other. And then he says, listen, Ma, they needed me back for a reason and I need to find out why. Which I 100% understand why he has to say this, because if Kyle died and then came back to life and he was like, oh, I got to go to work, they called me, I'd be like, the fuck you are?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. You're not leaving my sight.
Yeah.
So back at our group, Arthur Aquaman is worried about Cyborg because Cyborg just lost his father. Batman had a premonition that Barry told him that Lois Lane is the key. And then Wonder Woman's like, yeah, she's the key to Superman's heart. And Batman's like, I think it's something far darker than that. Something
It's just the name of the movie.
Yeah. And then all the mother boxes are together and they're vibing. They're vibing again. And basically he turns them into like one box, I guess.
We find out that they are red, blue, and yellow. So they are the reality
Black and yellow.
stone, the space stone, and the mind stone.
No, they're
Oh.
not. They're different.
They're color coded.
Because of Batman. No, Superman. Right?
Or Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
No, I don't think. I think
America?
they're just primary colors.
Oh.
Yes, the red, yellow, and blue of America.
So then we see, all the mother boxes are now boxing it up together. And then we see the Amazonians feeling and hearing the rumble of this happening, the
Can you feel
Atlanteans
the rumble?
and Alfred. But I think it's interesting that the Atlanteans and the Amazonians felt this, but none of them came to fucking help. Anyway, spoilers,
Yeah.
they don't come to help.
Yeah, I'm about that.
This is the end of the world, and no one came to help,
Including Martha Manhunter.
including Martha Manhunter, because it's not a disease.
Right.
Anyway, so Victor is going to link with the Unity, which is what the three boxes boxing on each other is. And then Barry has to break through the defenses and run faster than he's ever run before so that he can push Cyborg into the box. That's
Yeah.
the plan. So that Victor can disassemble it.
Which means they're going to skip a scene that I actually did enjoy from 2017 where Flash and Superman race to save all the families in that town.
Oh, yeah, that's not in here.
It's not in here at all because Joss shot it.
Yeah.
But it was dumb, but it was fun.
Oh, yeah, I do. Because I remember the last scene being in the daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was not
No.
at all. So Superman is taking his sweet ass time getting in touch with any of these people.
Seriously.
Like, the world could, in his defense, the only thing that Lois knows is that he's back alive and there was a little bit of an explosion.
Yeah, she doesn't know any of this.
She doesn't know anything else.
Yeah.
As far as everyone else in the world is concerned, the danger is past.
Yeah.
That's it. So he's taking his sweet ass time walking through the ship, listening to his dead dads talk to him.
Both of them.
Both his dead dads.
With lines that weren't in those two movies. So I
Yeah.
think Russell Crowe and Kevin Costner actually showed up to record new lines.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You'll never be good enough, duck. And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Classic lines. Basically like, we always knew you'd be a Superman. Your mother and I love you.
Yeah.
Put on the suit.
Don't save me from a tornado.
Don't save me for a tornado. I don't want to be here anymore.
I fucking hate it here.
I fucking hate it.
No, not the dog. Let the dog die too.
I wanted to leave your mom for years.
I'm pretty sure she's a manhunter.
Like, she's a dick. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes her eyes go red. And she thinks I don't notice. But
Seen her shower, she's green.
sometimes she turns into a general I see from the news. I don't know what's happening, and I'm too scared to ask. So just let me die.
Let me
and
go.
Let me go. So stupid. So anyway,
Sorry.
Anyway, Superman puts on the black suit. I don't like it
Oh, I
because
love it.
because Henry Cavill looks so pale in it.
I don't think so.
I don't think it looks as good. And this is his bad guy suit. I don't like it.
This suit serves a purpose in the comics. It's for regenerating cells. It's to re-heal him after his death. So
that was not explained. It basically was
No.
like he was like Elle Woods at the beginning of Legally Blonde. Like, what am I going to wear today?
they really do. He walks through a little
Closet.
wardrobe in the ship that has a bunch of cool costumes.
All the suits come out and spin a little bit and like, look what your dick would look like in this one.
No, and he's like, I really like the original X-Men trilogy. I think I'll go with black.
Yeah. He's like, no color. Thank you.
It's dope though. It looks awesome.
And then he goes up to charge in the sun, which I at first was like, what are you doing? We have
People are
problems.
dying, Kim.
People are dying, Kim. And then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that he needs that.
He needs the sun.
He needs it. So our team shows up in Chernobyl. Batman shoots his way through the dome that is around Chernobyl to take out the tower that was creating the dome, allowing the Foot team in to take out the soldiers and then to start taking down the Unity. So Bruce crashes his ship to lure the foot soldiers away.
He destroys the tower that was powering the dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he takes them out with a Batmobile. And then all the...
That's so cool.
It
Are
is
you going to
really
blow
cool.
past that?
Well, you can talk about it because my throat hurts.
You take a drink. He crashes the ship, and then as he's explaining to the others on radios that they have in their ears, I guess, what they need to do next, because he's the strategist, he's the Captain America of all this. He's heading down to the hold and lands on the Batmobile and turns off the lights.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
is really
opens
cool.
the bay doors, and they all come in, and they can't see. Even though they have red glowing eyes, I would think that their sight would be different than ours, but they can't see. So they're like going in like a SEAL team infiltrating the dark, and then the Batmobile's headlights light up like in the new Batman movie when
It's cool.
he chases Penguin.
Yeah.
And he immediately opens fire and murders all of them
all of them. And
before
then
it's flooring it and flying out of the back of the ship.
was
It's
pretty cool.
So cool.
it was pretty cool. This whole scene was really cool. And
Yeah.
then Superman goes to visit Alfred, and Alfred's like, why are you here? Like, but basically, Clark is not a genius. Clark he's really slow figuring out where everyone is. And it's now
Yeah.
nighttime. So it's been at least,
A day.
13 to 14
Yeah, half a day.
hours since he woke up. And he's just like, hey, Alfred, what's going on? And Alfred's like, you should be in Chernobyl. Like, they're going to die. Why are you here? Alfred really has no pep in his step either.
No.
At all.
He's very interested in making tea this whole movie.
Yeah, he really is. He kept bossing Wonder Woman around in a scene about how to make tea. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
we
like,
skipped that.
Is this like a character thing, or are you just bossing people around? Because stop talking to
He's
me.
very particular about his tea.
Yeah, I guess so. But it is a really cool scene, though. Not the Superman Alfred scene; it was fine. But the scene, because like Batman like almost dies, and then all of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Cyborg, and Flash all join him to help destroy the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
So
As he's driving the Batmobile through this place, and they're all very fast, so they don't
very
need
fast.
to.
They don't need to.
And then there's a cool like freeze frame slow mo shot of them all as the Batmobile like hits a bump. Is all it
and
really
then they're all
does.
like launching. It's pretty cool.
And they're all airborne for
Yeah.
a second.
And then Aquaman, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman are all fighting Steppenwolf while Barry gets up to speed. Wonder Woman lassos Steppenwolf, but again doesn't explain how it works.
Yep.
So he immediately
So it doesn't
gets
work.
out of it.
Yeah.
Steppenwolf, this is one thing I think is interesting. Steppenwolf knows that he cannot fight Wonder Woman 1v1
Yeah.
because he resorts to psychological warfare.
It's so cool.
And starts telling her like all of your sisters are dead because you weren't there to save them and stuff like that. That's getting to her.
Yeah. He says, in Mance Raider's voice, not mine.
Yeah.
He says, "You weren't there to protect them from me, and sadly, you could have."
Yeah. And so she's
And
like,
that pisses her
it
off.
pisses her off. Yeah. And then he says stuff about like her mom, which I guess is the queen, right?
Yeah.
Or something. Or
Hippolyta.
is that Robin Wright?
Maybe
Or-
it's Robin Wright. I don't know. It's
I
either
don't-
Robin Wright or Connie
Is
Nielsen.
it
I don't
actually
remember.
her mom, or is like the queen like everyone's mom?
Probably that.
Yeah. So anyway, he's just guilt tripping her constantly.
He's
about
trying to get
how,
her to make a mistake.
Yes, and it works.
Yeah.
To be fair, so Barry can't maintain this speed, and Victor is now in position trying to hack into the mother boxes that are all together. Steppenwolf then tries to kill Cyborg while he's messing with the Unity and distracted, and then Superman
Yeah.
finally got the memo and shows up to stop it.
Yeah, Cyborg is has his hands on the cube, can't let go because he's trying to do something to it, stabilize it, I
Hack
guess.
into it, yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to keep it from unifying.
Yeah.
So that
trying to keep it apart. That's right.
trying to keep it apart.
And Steppenwolf says something cool. I don't remember. I didn't write it down. It's a cool line, but then
It's boxing time.
lifts up the axe and goes to drop it on his head.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Superman shows up.
And then all of a sudden Superman's in his way.
And he says
the
like
axe,
boring or something like that.
The axe, I'll tell them. The axe slams into Superman's shoulder and cracks.
Yeah.
And Superman doesn't even flinch and says, not impressed.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. And then Superman.
And then he blows on the axe with his fucking freeze breath and shatters it into a million pieces.
Yeah.
And then he beats the fuck out of him.
And he chops off his ears.
He does. He's got those crazy, like, wings come
that
outside
we
of his
know are
head.
not just a helmet, they are part of his face.
Yeah.
And he chops them off.
Lasers it off with his laser vision. I don't think he needed the Justice League.
No. They needed him. He didn't need
Yeah.
him. And then Barry gets taken out because Barry's finally up to speed and heading towards Victor. And then Barry gets taken out by a sniper. The luckiest sniper in the world.
I don't know, man. He was really calculating on that shot. It showed him lining it up for a while.
That's insane. And so he gets shot and loses all of his momentum.
Yep. Just as he was about to.
Through the side. It looks bad. Unlike old Ant-Man, who barely got shot in the arm and threw a fit about it.
They both got shot.
I feel sorry for Barry. I don't feel sorry for old Ant-Man.
Poor Michael Douglas.
I don't. He barely got poked in the arm.
He got shot.
And he was like, "Oh, I can't even walk. Drag
That's a
me
Patreon
out of
episode
here."
also. This is free feed stuff.
Such a baby. So anyway,
He got shot.
barely. Where was I? So, Steppenwolf does that.
Flash
he
gets shot.
Okay, so the portal synchronizes, right? And we see Darkseid just watching this happen. Cyborg can't get inside, and the cube closes because Barry didn't get there in time. And Barry basically can't. He's like limping now because he is like his side is like ripped open.
Yeah, Batman asks him what's going on, and he's like, "I got shot. I just need a second. I got the wind knocked out of me. I need a second."
He doesn't
and he's
have
like
a second.
trying to scream at his side to heal up because he has
Yeah.
a huge open wound, which I didn't even know he had super speed healing. But I guess
It makes sense.
because his super speed is like, I can't decide if you're going to roll your eyes at this. Is him tapping into the Speed Force, which is how it works. It's way different than. She rolled her eyes.
I really didn't want to.
It's way different than both Quicksilvers.
I really thought I was going to take that well. I didn't. What the freak is this?
So I
speed
guess that
source?
makes sense. I guess he can probably think super fast, move super fast, heal super fast, everything.
Yeah.
Apparently, but
It was pretty cool, though.
Batman is like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Just give me a second." And then Cyborg's screaming like, "Where's Flash?" And Batman's just watching and not telling him that Flash ain't coming.
I think he knows it's too late.
Yeah, he does say, "Oh no."
Yeah, because it took Barry like 5 minutes to get up to this speed
Yeah.
that he needed, and
Yeah.
he's not going to be able to do it again.
Yeah.
So Barry heals, and then he's like basically, the cube closes and an explosion happens immediately, and then Barry starts running.
Yeah.
And Barry's like, "You have to go faster than you've ever gone before. You have to go faster than the speed of light. You have to run."
You have to break your one rule.
Yeah, break your own rule. And then he talks to his dad, and he's like, "Dad, whatever happens," which his dad can't hear him, but he's like, "Dad, whatever happens, I want you to know that your kid was one of them." The best of the best, which is very sweet.
That's cool, man. I'm getting goosebumps.
It made me want to cry. It makes me want to cry right now. So Barry is running fast enough, and he's running. If I could turn back time.
They should have played that. But this is one of the songs I saved. I don't remember what it's called. It's something about the speed of the force or something like that.
It's
But
cool.
It's one of the songs I saved. It's fucking awesome.
So Barry is running so fast that we see Superman undisintegrate. Everyone undisintegrating as he gets closer to the cube.
Yeah, dude, it shows their skin form back on their skulls.
They died instantly.
They dissolved,
They
including
dissolved,
Superman.
Including Superman. Everyone disintegrated on
That's
impact.
insane.
And so he runs back the world and pushes Cyborg into the cube. And then Cyborg...
At the speed of force.
At
Sorry.
the speed of light force.
At the speed of force is the name of the song.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. And so Cyborg gets in the cube, and then it's like that episode of Game of Thrones where Daenerys gets guilt tripped about like, "Hey, stay here with us."
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, it is like that.
So he sees himself before the accident with his parents, and basically his parents like, "We can put it all back. We can make you whole again." and all this stuff, and just guilt tripping him like, look how good your life could be if
Yeah.
you just let this happen.
The one thing I hate about that scene is we watch movies with subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what the subtitle said?
No.
It said Mother Box as Cyborg's mom.
Oh,
And then her line.
just say Cyborg's
Just
mom.
say Cyborg's
You don't need to say Mother Box as Cyborg's mom. I can see her.
Snyder wasn't ready to tell us that. Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I did like this because Cyborg finally says, I'm not broken and I'm not alone.
That's awesome,
So I don't
too.
need to be saved.
That's
And I
good
loved
shit.
it. Because he's looking at his own face, like
Yeah.
standing there, and he's like, I'm not broken.
Yeah.
I loved that. And then he rips apart the mother boxes, and all of the mother boxes have like old men in them who are like, ah! I think you didn't see their heads come out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, it's the mothers. Yeah.
Yeah, the mother
Yeah,
boxes.
they're women. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. They're mothers
think
of the
so.
mother boxes.
Well, I
Why not
think
father boxes?
Well, anyone could be a mother.
That's true.
So anyway, he rips apart the mother boxes, and then
They look like the Crypt Keeper. I'll give you that.
they did. They're fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Superman, come help me. And then Superman helps him rip the boxes apart. The boxes just fall to the ground innocent now. And then Arthur Trident Steppenwolf. And then Superman punches Steppenwolf. And then Wonder Woman chops his head off.
Arthur tridents him through the chest and then lifts him up, and Superman jumps and punches him all the way back to Darkseid's portal.
Mm-hmm.
But before he can go through it,
Wonder Woman chops his head off. So
Woman
only
leaps in the air and slices his head off.
and so only his head goes through the portal.
Both go through,
Both did.
but they show up separate, and his head rolls up to Darkseid.
And Deborah crushes it.
Darkseid steps on it and crushes
He just crushes it because he didn't like that guy to begin with.
He died harder than anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah. And then basically the portal closes, and then Darkseid says, we'll stop at nothing to get the anti-life now that it's found. Ready the armada. We will use the old ways. And he walks down like through a huge army.
And then we never get another movie.
I'm hoping we do eventually. All of these people are still alive.
James Gunn just rebooted Superman last year.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Do it anyway. Who cares? I don't need my suit. Like, we've had so many renditions of Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. My brain can have 2 trilogies going at the same time. I'm capable.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone else is, but I can do it. I can separate it. But anyway, so our team is victorious, and then they just stand on a silo together.
Yeah, pretty cool shot.
After making Batman climb out himself.
Right.
No one helped him.
It does show him at the very top, like, a little help, please.
A little
And
help.
Superman just lifts him up with, like, a pinky.
And it's like, he didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do it like this, but that's fine.
Batman strikes me as the type to be like, don't carry me up there.
Don't carry me up there.
I'll climb.
It's like the Kevin Hart
The Kevin
joke.
Hart one, yeah.
Yeah, where he has a joke back in one of his old things where he's talking about like an ex-girlfriend who was much taller than him. And she would always be like, oh, is this the orange juice that you want? And go to reach for it. And he would be like, bitch, pick me up.
Don't give me my orange juice.
Pick
I'll
me
get
up.
it.
I'll
Pick
get
me
it.
up.
It's funny. So anyway, so then we get epilogue, A Father Twice Over. Most of this epilogue, or at least part of it, is a voiceover of Cyborg listening to Dr.
dad on the
Stone
recorder,
on
yeah.
the recorder because he reforms it because he broke it at a certain point. And then his dad's like, I brought you into this world. You
And I can take you out of it.
Yeah, I could take you out of it.
Says I brought you into this
Have
world
you-
and I brought you back into it.
Have you ever seen those Instagrams where people will read, like our generation now, our parents, and so people will say those like horrible sayings to your kids, and
Oh,
their kids
yeah.
never know the
Yeah.
things we were threatened with?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of lovely.
It is lovely.
It's like I brought you into this world, and they're like, so that we can make s'mores and stuff like that, and it's like, you're so innocent.
Yeah.
But no, it's so I could fucking murder you if I wanted to.
Yeah. The TikTok algorithm takes turns between making you believe that the world is healing and making
It's
you believe that
not.
it's ending.
It's not at all. I actually, I removed it from my homepage right now because I think I was getting just far too much negativity that I was just like, oh, I hate everything.
Yeah.
And I feel sad all the
You
time.
just got to manipulate your algorithm more than it manipulates you. You just skip the bad ones.
The problem is you go to bed so much earlier than me.
Yeah.
And the political stuff and all that stuff shows up at like 9:30. And
Oh,
then you
is that right?
only get that.
Oh.
And so then you just get into these really weird wormholes where you're like, where is the cat video? I just wanted a cat video. I don't need to know about all of this. So anyway, he's basically like, you can't imagine how proud I am of you. I wasted so much of my time not spending it with you, those sorts of things. And he's like, everything changes. And then we see Aquaman going back into the water, and well, he's back by the side of the water, but he's wearing clothes, so he's clearly not going in.
Can't go in, yeah.
And Pooper's just standing there.
Yeah.
Just standing there staring at him. And then he's like, I'm going to go talk to my dad. And I'm like, who is your dad?
I don't know. He said he was half Atlantean, but he's using his mom's trident. So isn't his dad human?
His dad is human. That's where he said he was left.
Interesting.
On his dad's doorstep.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Because his mom was saving his life. I'm sure it makes a lot of sense if you've seen Aquaman.
Probably,
Again,
but this was supposed to take place before Aquaman.
It might.
It does.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So the second in command of Dr. Stone gets control of the lab. I didn't need that scene, but that's fine.
Yeah, they made it a big point. It must be a comic book nerd thing to like say his name and his title and everything.
Yeah.
And then they made the dialogue like cutesy, like that was a nod that I didn't get.
The way that it was shot to me was kind of like the second in command is why Dr. Stone is dead. It seemed bad guy.
Yeah, some guy was like Ryan Choi, head of nanotechnologies. That's your thing? And he goes, yup, that's my thing. And then he turns around and it says Star Labs on the back of his lab coat. If that means anything to you
Let
out
us
there.
know. I don't know what that means.
That means nothing to us.
Nothing. So anyway, and then Bruce and Alfred are back at the the Wayne Manor, which he does not live at in this.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's like desecrated.
Yeah.
Desecrated?
That works.
It's been pooped in. I don't know. It's,
That's defecated.
oh, I don't know. And they're planning like the Justice League room, and then Bruce is like, "Oh, we'll put a table right there with 6 chairs." And then Wonder Woman walks out of nowhere and is like, "With room for more chairs." And he's like, "All right,
And he's
damn.
like, sure.
Who's paying for these chairs? It ain't gonna be me. You get 6." So anyway, we find out that Barry got a job at a crime lab, and his dad's super proud of him. And one funny line in this part
cracks me up.
is, go for
goes,
it.
my son got a job. I taught him nothing he knows.
I love that. Superman got the house back for his mom via Bruce, and then he's like, "How did you buy the house back from the bank?" And then Bruce is like, "I bought the bank."
Of course.
This is the kind of money I want to have to help people that I love.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would love for people to be like, something actually terrible happened to me. And that
Yeah,
help.
if only there was like a trillionaire that could help.
Oh my God, if only. But no, he needs more money. For what? For what?
Did you see SpaceX's valuation right now is like 3 trillion?
It can't be.
Yeah, it is. It cannot be. That's
It's
impossible.
not.
Yeah.
Like, I saw
Stock
this
market.
one person talking about it, how it's valued so much higher than it has any reason to be valued at.
Yeah.
And then they basically, all of these investors do not invest in, don't do this. Because if you, I'm not an expert, you do what you want. But anyway, but I saw this woman, because she used to work on Wall Street, and she talks about it sometimes and gives advice. And she's basically saying that they think that we're stupid, essentially. And we think that this company is actually worth that much money when it's not. And so all of the original investors of SpaceX are going to get all of their money back when all of the public starts trading in it.
Yeah.
It's not worth that.
Nope.
It's not worth that. And then also something scary about it that I heard is that something that they registered it as, or it's gotten approved faster than any other company to be added to like the S&P 500, which means that your retirement could automatically go to SpaceX.
Yeah.
How do you make that not happen?
Great.
Anyway, Justice League room. No, that's not what we're talking about. He bought the bank back. We bought the house from the bank. It's lovely. And then we have, he says, like, take your place. This is Dr. Stone talking again. He says, take your place among the brave ones, the ones that were and the ones that are not yet to be. So it's really beautiful. And then we get the bat symbol in the sky.
Yeah.
And then Clark goes back to being Superman. And then we go to prison, and we see the back of Lex Luthor's head, and he won't get out of his cell. And so the guard goes to talk to him, and it turns around, and it's just some random guy cackling and running at the guard. And I'm like, why aren't you armed?
Yeah.
Like, shoot that thing. Like, what is that? And then Lex has escaped Arkham, And then we see Deathstroke boarding a boat talking to
Holy
Lex
shit.
Luthor, which was really cool.
Played by Joe Manganiello.
Yes. And then Lex is offering Deathstroke something, information on Batman. And then he just tells him, he's like, just so you know, Batman's Bruce Wayne. And the Deathstroke's like, oh my God, I don't think you could legally do that.
Oh, I don't need to know that.
I didn't even know. I was just going
I'd
to. Now I
kill him
kind of
without
feel
knowing
like,
who he is.
now I know that kid's like horrible.
I kind of feel like
backstory.
I cheated. No, I don't.
Nah, yeah, I don't. You took all the fun out of it. That's fine. Anyway, so then we see all the bad guys coming from somewhere, and Trenchcoat Batman hanging out on a bridge with Cyborg and Pooper
In sand
and Deathstroke
and Deathstroke.
all together.
Who I guess we were right.
And then-
Deathstroke really was like, no, I
No, I actually like him.
He's got
I
a
think
bunch
it's
of
pretty
money.
cool. And then Pooper is talking about killing someone for what they did to Arthur, and then we see Flash wearing like armor and having like a beard.
Yep.
And then Pooper says to Batman, when have you ever loved someone? And then finally, Jared Leto.
Finally.
Because we were really like, I don't think he's in this. Uh-oh. And so Jared Leto is just sitting on a car as Joker, and he's like, Batman knows stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, he calls, this is what I like, he called Amber Heard a smelly old flounder.
He did.
So then he's like, how many must die in your arms before you become numb to death? Is what he asks Batman.
Yeah.
And then he mentions how Lois died because of Batman, which if you've ever played Injustice 2,
Yeah.
Superman goes crazy when Lois dies. So
That's a great story in that game.
that is I'm not into fighting games, and I was like, you need to go kill that guy now
Yeah.
because we need to figure out what's going
Cheering
on.
me on as I try to kill Brainiac.
Yeah.
Wild.
So then he says something, Joker says, how many alternate timelines did you destroy because you don't have the cojones to die yourself?
Damn.
Which is just like, and Bruce is like, Lois died in a cancer. I don't know what that has to do with my cojones. And then he also mentions, and then he offers Bruce a truce and hands him a card and is all like, as long as this card is whole, we won't fight each other. And it's like, Joker, shut up. Because Bruce right now could literally murder you. You have no defenses.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm happy to discuss it with you. Or you can rip it and I'll discuss with you why you sent the boy wonder to do the man's job. Damn. Which is Robin.
Yeah. Jason
right?
Todd.
Jason Todd.
Which they show in Batman v Superman. That he has a display of Jason Todd's suit up that says ha 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 all over it. Oh. But this is the first time we've ever gotten to see Batman and Joker talking in the DCEU, which I was going to talk about at the beginning. This is one of the only new shots Zack filmed. He called Ben Affleck and Jared, and they were both immediately interested, but not immediately available. So these two never met.
Oh, that's why it was shot weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Cool, though.
It is very cool.
I don't know if they're like retconning his character. He's got long hair. This is not Suicide Squad, Jared.
I don't think
He
this is a
doesn't have the
retcon.
tattoos
I
on his
think this
face.
is just a different.
He doesn't have the tattoos on his face.
I think it's a multiverse.
Or they're covered up by the white makeup.
Could be. I think it's a multiverse. I think that's what's happening.
I don't know.
Or Zack Snyder was like, you're not doing all that to your face.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
You can do the stupid overacting, but you're not doing the tattoos on the face.
He honestly didn't even overact that much. I didn't think.
I don't know.
So
I didn't love it.
And then like Bruce basically tells Joker that his last promise, it sounded like, what to Lois was to kill Joker. So it sounds like Joker actually killed Lois Lane. And
Wait, what?
like, what was the last line? Because Bruce says something like, I made a promise that I would kill you.
Yeah, to Harley.
To Harley.
Did you miss that?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
miss
he
that.
said, you want to talk about people dying in our arms? How about when I held Harley Quinn as she took her last breath and made me promise to kill you, which I fucking will. And he said the F word.
Yeah. Oh,
He said, make
I
no
didn't know it
mistake,
was
I will
Harley.
fucking kill you. And it will be as, I can't remember exactly how as slowly as she wanted.
Oh, dang. That. Ooh. Did Harley Quinn ever even stop loving Joker in the Arkham games?
No.
I don't think she ever realized.
She gets a little disillusioned, but
Yeah.
she doesn't stop.
No, she's still all about him.
Yeah.
Man. And then Deathstroke says something like, do you still think it's a good idea bringing him along? And then Batman, I'm like, why did you bring him along? Just kill him.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And Batman's like, what do you think?
Yeah, and then Superman lands in front of them at the edge of the bridge, ready to fight them all. And then Batman wakes up in his bed. So it was all a nightmare.
Yeah, so Supes is working for Darkseid in this future, and the Kmart Justice League is Batman, Cyborg, Mira, Deathstroke, Flash, and Joker, which is still 6.
It's still 6, yeah.
They're Kmart, though.
Well, some of them are.
Yeah.
Half Kmart.
Yeah, it's 3 of the originals.
Yeah, and 3
And then
Vickies.
Mira, Deathstroke, and Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Batman wakes up and he goes outside, and not Martha, because he actually looks like a Martian right now.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter is hovering.
Martha Manhunter shows up, and he's like, why would you say that name?
So stupid. No. Oh, no. Martian Manhunter shows up outside of the lake house, and he's like, we basically need to find this anti-life equation before Darkseid does, just so you know. And Batman's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
And he's like, do you want to be in the Justice League? And Martian Manhunter's like, yeah,
Sure.
all right.
Always kind of wanted to help.
And then it ends.
And then he flies away.
And he flies away.
The last words of this movie are, oh, and there are some who call me Martian Manhunter. And then it goes to credits.
Yeah, goes to credit.
Which that's a little weird.
I know.
But
It's like, I would change that.
yeah.
I go by Gary or something. I don't know.
I'm down with including him. It's just a little
it's
of
cool.
an awkward line to end the movie.
It is.
But it's awesome, this movie.
It is awesome. I loved this movie.
Yeah.
I really did.
And then it says for Autumn at the end.
Which is Zack Snyder's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it plays Hallelujah.
And it plays Hallelujah. And not, it was musical, what's it called? Just music.
Piano for a long time.
Piano for a really long time. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I started singing it. And then within 10 seconds, after
You were
5 minutes.
one measure early.
Yeah, after 5 minutes of just piano,
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, well, here's how the song goes. And
And you
then
were singing.
some chick started singing it, and Kyle immediately was like, oh, you're going to hate that. And I did. Right as I was saying, oh, I hate that.
You have said to me before Hallelujah is your favorite song
It is.
by the wrong singer. But
No.
you love the Rufus Wainwright version.
I do.
I adore Hallelujah, but by Leonard Cohen.
Right.
Which is the one in Watchmen.
Yeah.
But Rufus Wainwright is a good version.
It is a fantastic version.
Yeah, it's
It's
great.
my favorite song in the world.
Yeah, Leonard Cohen's the original, and I just
So, I think it's beautiful.
adore it.
So, what are we doing next week? You get to pick actor now.
From this?
From this, you got you're
Oh my
spoiled
God.
for choice. Don't pick Amber Heard because I don't know anything.
I'm not
she's
going
in.
to pick Amber Heard because I don't want to talk about her. I'm not going to pick Ezra Miller because I don't want to talk about them. We came from Jared. I don't even know where we would go if I used Henry Cavill. Jared Leto is one of the most famous people we've ever covered. Maybe we should cover more famous people more often.
We've done Steve Buscemi
Oh, yeah, you're right. And Joseph Cotton.
and Darren McGowan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darren, you don't even know his name. It's Darren McGavin.
Whatever. I don't know. The dad from Christmas Story.
If I pick Gal Gadot, we can watch Fast Five.
We could.
And then we'd have to force ourselves to learn how to say her name.
Gal Gadot.
Gadot? Gadot?
Who
Gadot?
cares? I've heard it both ways.
Yeah. This
Go.
is so hard to pick. I don't know who to pick.
Pick.
Trying to think of a way to manipulate you into getting to back to Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Because we didn't use him out of Blade Runner.
No, we didn't. How would you manipulate? Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Because you could pick anything.
You could pick most anything.
I'll pick Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
We covered him a lot already because of the Kevin Smith movies.
I don't want to go back to Kevin Smith world.
And he's in a Marvel movie that we didn't cover on the Patreon. She's looking around like she has no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, Daredevil.
Yeah. He's in
I
Daredevil.
forgot about that.
He's in tons of stuff, though, so you can
Yeah.
honestly pick whatever. God, what else is he in? He's in Good Will Hunting. He's in Pearl Harbor. He's in Argo.
Armageddon.
I've never seen
Yeah.
Argo. Armageddon.
Yeah, these are all good choices, but I think I'm gonna go with Phantoms.
What?
Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo. My little
That's
Dean
true.
Koontz heart. Let's do it.
That is a Dean Koontz
It
movie,
is a
isn't
Dean
it?
Koontz book. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a Kevin Smith movie in a way.
In a way.
You're insane. Do we own Phantoms?
I don't know. We're going to find it.
Okay.
We're going to find it. All right. Let's do it. So that's a wrap for this week's episode. Thanks for joining us. If you like the show, leave a review, follow the chain, and join us next week as we link from Zack Snyder's Justice League to Phantom. Bye.
What the fuck? See ya.
Next week on Chain Link Theater.
Is it always this quiet? No. No, it isn't.
Show yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't big fan either. But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Word, bitch. Phantom's like a motherfucker. What's up now?